goes, here's the deal. We're going to make amazing fucking expansions for y'all. And then we're going to go on break.
We give vacation time at our company.
He literally said, he's literally said this on camera at like cons to people and like to big like groups of like doing stage interviews and stuff like that. He's like, we want you to not just play our game. We purposely have big breaks between release dates for you to A, go touch grass, B, go play another video game. Mm-hmm. Go have fun. Go do something else. If you play, he said it. If you play only like Final Fantasy 14, that's boring. Play other games. Do other stuff. Go live your life. You've got like another like 6 months before.
So
6 months, 8 months.
A new expansion just come out for Final Fantasy?
It's been out. Unravel.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been out for a good while now, and they're probably like 2 or 3 months from now to when they hit their break time before like another expansion hits, or they decide to. If they're working on other stuff to add to Dawn Trail, they always put like big breaks in between things to give people breaks to go do stuff. That way they don't feel like pressured to try to keep up with the game. It's fucking phenomenal. But yeah, they gave time off. They gave time off to all their employees for fucking Monster Hunter.
Yep.
So they could play Monster Hunter.
Like, hey man, 70% of the workforce requested off on this exact day. No one come in. It's fine. If you need a copy, I'll get you a copy.
I think the funniest thing was the fact that they pushed back the release date for Dawn Trail. For Elden Ring.
I think pushbacks are generally a good thing.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Well,
they understood, and it even became a joke that he made on stage for, I think, the big Final Fantasy con. He was like, 1 week later. And he just goes, Elden Ring. And they pushed back.
I can't get into it, man. I can't get into it.
14?
Because you're bad at it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Listen, if it's a skill issue, it's a skill issue.
Elden Ring. Yeah.
I'm about to play so much Shadow Rain in May. Or Night Rain, rather.
Mm-hmm.
This looks so good.
It's roguelike fucking Elden Ring.
Roguelike Elden.
That's roguelike fast Elden Ring.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Looks fun.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, we've been live for a few minutes now.
I kind of figured I can see the video from here.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. All right.
But hey.
Welcome to Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
We're nerds. I don't know if you guys knew that.
It's Monday, y'all.
I have visual on like 3 things that are like showing me live right now. I don't give a fuck. I talk about this shit all night.
Fair enough.
D&D.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
All right.
I need time for the caffeine to kick in.
Need time for caffeine to kick in.
I'm doing
ready now.
Yep.
I need some.
Cheers.
So, we just hi, I'm Josh. I'm DM.
Nice.
I think we'll now go around the table, kind of introduce everyone again. Let everyone say who they are, who they is, who the characters are.
Yeah. Good. I'm Aaron, playing Alchem.
I'm Jared. I play Cassius. I got new things.
Camera 2.
Camera 2.
Is the light on? Lights on. I'm Mason. I will be playing Mr. Donald McConnell.
So that's name. I'm Amanda. I'll be playing Evelyn.
And we're back to camera 1. Oh no, all cameras now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You can see all of us.
So, now that everyone's kind of settled in, had a little bit of time to loosen up and some conversation. So where we left off last. You guys were currently in lieu of having a cart being made, so you can continue your plan of a false contract.
Mm-hmm.
Decide to, we have some time. Let's go see if there's any local things we can do to make a little extra money. Maybe get some more information, possibly. So you guys went to a place called the Offload.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We went to the...
Was it the
tin something?
Tin Razor.
Oh, no, did go to the Tin Razor.
We went to the scummy
the
one.
shitty one.
Yeah.
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 At the Tin Razor.
Fucking love Stanley.
Met Stanley. Rather nice, loud guy in the middle of what seems like a quiet guy.
Yeah, way too polite.
Seems way too happy. Way too happy to be there. Or to see people.
Mm-hmm.
New people. Y'all found like a little job board that had some jobs posted on some papers. Decided to take up, I think, you have to the dog, which y'all are to find a dog. Somebody's dog went missing out of her yard.
Yep. Got a
In the
solid
middle of
lead.
Pumpkin.
Dog's name was
Poochie.
Poochie.
The job was from Miss Delilah Land.
Lesson.
And then I believe y'all took. I think y'all took the birthday gift one.
Birthday gift?
To grab the birthday gift from the second checkpoint on the way to the Arvane to bring it back.
Nope.
Some guard whose daughter's birthday is coming soon.
It's like a knick-knack or something. We needed wolf pelts.
Wolf pelts.
We
yeah.
met- we
10
did-
wolves.
Oh,
right?
wolf pelts! Yeah, to bring back 10 wolf pelts.
We met Delilah,
Yeah.
right? That's who owns the
Yeah.
dog,
Yeah.
Yep.
right? We met Steve's wife,
Yeah.
Yep.
who is named Penelope,
And his little fucker of a son.
and his little
We started
fucker of a
fucking
son, little piece of shit.
Yep.
He just has to keep an eye on all the younger kids.
Algan
yeah.
was his name.
Algan,
All
yeah.
good. Yep.
Yeah. We met a fortune teller.
Oh, yeah.
Steve
Those we all got
Stromo read
fortunes.
us some
Oh, yeah.
fortunes there. That was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
Mitch Stromo. It was a little shop. He kind of read your fortunes and gave you a little bit of a show, a little bit of a magic show to go along with it.
Yeah.
That was sick.
You kind of saw. Wait, who was it? No, it was Jared.
What?
It was Mr. McConnell
Yeah.
who peeked back in
Oh yeah. Yeah.
as it looks like he was closing up, and
Yeah.
the place might have been a little more emptier than what you thought it would be.
He's got a really cool robe.
What were we going to say?
As you close the door, when you close the door, the little lights on the outside like flip out because it's when you walk out at this point, it's getting dark. Probably about like what would be comparatively like 8 o'clock, like 8 to 8:30 at night.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
my
okay,
bird
so-
came
yeah.
back and I went. My chicken came back when I went in there. So the whole time I had my chicken.
Yep.
And then we went and we followed it and it found the right blue.
That was before you met Straw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We did
That was before. And then
That
Did we end right after
So
Stroma?
down.
I think
That
so,
specific
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
I mean,
I think we ended
That's
right
not-
after
that's not
Stroma.
right after Stroma.
Yeah.
Like, the last thing was him peeking in and then closing
Yeah.
the door behind him.
So we're out in front of the shop now.
Yep.
Obvious. Okay. And then is it nighttime or so? Are the other shops
dark.
closed? Or-
It looks like most of them are probably closing up for the most part.
Okay.
You might see like an errant light on in like one of the that little what looks like almost like a general store. There's like barrels out in the windows of it, in the front of it, like with like general shit, walking sticks and fucking like arrows, bolts and stuff like that. Like things that you would have to keep in a barrel because they're just too big to keep out somewhere.
Gotcha.
And, like the lights are on, but they don't look too bright. It looks probably like they're closing up or getting close to it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
so I guess
From
unless
where
we're planning
y'all-
on working in the evening.
since it's now kind of dark, you can see it a little better. If someone looks up, like it's not super visible, but it's not like hidden. It's pretty easy to see from like most streets unless you're on like around really tall buildings, like minimum like 2-3 story buildings. Most of these buildings are like 1 story, just like a simple size. From the direction of where the guild, like the guild artisans
Yeah.
place is,
At the warehouse.
yeah, you could see like there's a large plume of smoke that comes from one corner of it, and then there's a rather like glittery green sort of exhaust that comes from the opposite corner.
Midnight oil.
Time
That's
to
what's
send
burning.
your dick squirrel down the rooftop.
It's a squirrel.
Anyone with
Of course
like
it is.
decent intelligence would be able to calculate. Yeah, it looks like it's probably because that first left is the blacksmith,
Yeah.
and then that last right is the alchemy. Those the
Alchemist.
halflings that were making potions.
Yeah.
And both those rooms had those exhaust vents, so but you can see it. Like you can see the smoke's hard to see because it's nighttime, but it's like black soot smoke. So even against the starlight, you can kind of see it cover and shift and move around, and that green, like sort of like sparkly smoke exhaust is like visible. It's almost like a neon green color, and it slightly glows.
We did opt to not take the booze, right?
Yet.
Yeah.
Because it starts once
Yeah.
you take it, so we're going to take it before we leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they mention anything about having transportation for us for that?
No.
No.
Because if
It's
I
like
if
we'd
I
have
remember
to
right,
get a
these are
cart.
big fuck off
Yeah.
Yeah.
like tanks, right?
Like giant casks.
Well, I mean,
What's everyone's height?
5'6".
About 5'6".
I'm 6 foot.
About 6 foot.
Yeah,
About
6'11".
5 taller.
5'11".
Like 6'2",
So
probably.
6 foot. When you saw the size of the casks in the Tin Razor with Stanley, he pointed out that it's like 3 of those casks. It's 3 of those that you need to bring back. And if they were standing on their side, you would estimate they're probably around like 6.5 feet tall, maybe 7 feet tall, and they looked. It'd probably take about all 4 of you holding hands to like wrap around it.
Jesus. So we would
Maybe
need...
like 3.
Yeah, we'd need a bigger truck for
It's
this.
like a 7 foot tall cast that's like diameter.
For the carts.
We need like a
close to, like,
series of
5
horses
feet.
instead
Or like
of...
radius about like 5 feet.
I mean, we could buy another cart once we get there. Maybe. You know, I think we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna wing it. What's the plan for right now?
Were we gonna
Go find some wolves.
shit? Maybe.
Dusk isn't a bad time to do it.
I think we'd probably have better luck on the road, right?
Well, I would like to...
Thinking,
If we could knock it out in an evening, then... Or at least 2 evenings. That way we can do... I don't know if we'll find 10 wolves in a night.
Are you good at skinning wolves?
I am pretty good at skinning wolves.
Nice.
but when do we sleep?
Yeah.
How would we do that?
We need to sleep.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
When we get back. It's not like we have any, we go do the thing, and then whenever we're done, we come back and we sleep, and then
Alright.
we go do more things tomorrow, then we come back and sleep, and then the
It's
next
not
day
been
we
known as
leave.
an uncommon thing for there to be like not necessarily right out the gates, but like you don't have to travel too far for there to be like wooded areas and or like
Alright.
high brush plains around the area for you to be able to find stuff like that.
I frequent the forest.
I was
Would
gonna
I know
say-
where to start?
Yeah. If you
I'm
leave
A
the-
hunter and tracker as
the
well.
closest place that you've kind of like seen them or like know where they tend to stay around is when you leave left of Shannon to go to Lofton, and then it's like you walk out that entrance and you go a little bit like northwestish from there because there's a decent like dense forest that they'll tend to be sometimes.
Now, without
They move around.
answering too many questions or spoiling anything about my intentions, how do you handle like having a pet without having animal companion? How does that work?
The way you would make anything a pet if it's trainable.
Like as opposed to like
Mostly
having
snacks.
animal companion. What's that?
Mostly snacks.
I mean, yeah, like
Snacks, training, break it down.
Oh.
Make sure it knows that you're in charge. Depending on what it is, some things might be more amenable to becoming a pet, some things might not be.
sure.
A wild wolf, pretty hard grab on trying to make it
It would have to be an 11th wolf, though, because we needed skin.
a pet. But let's say you have a pup, or close to a newborn pup.
Yeah.
You're raising it. That's gonna immediately probably like imprint on you, and now you are alpha. You are big man. So much more likely to become a pet at that point. Grown ass wolf? Most
Just the
likely not
thought
without
I
any
had.
circumstance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I definitely
Alright.
frequent these woods.
Yeah.
These forests.
You would know this from your background for the most part. Doing that with a wild animal, you start early. You start real early, unless the thing's already trained and it gets given to you in some form of fashion, and the thing understands that there's an exchange of control.
I've not picked a subclass, so,
You what now?
I have not yet picked my subclass, so,
Oh, yeah.
But you are somewhat a trained soldier in what
Yeah,
you
for
do.
sure.
It is not uncommon for
You're saying
what you get trained in
Beastmaster's
for
not
people
off
to
the
do
table.
that. Yes,
or Drake Warden. Oh, that'd be sick.
What's that last one?
Drake Warden.
Drake Warden.
Oh,
It's like
Is a-
Beastmaster, but
what dragons?
the beast
You
is
get,
dragon.
you get a
Yeah.
dragon that grows.
It's pretty cool.
Eventually, you can ride it. It flies.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I think
so
that's
we're
at like
gonna-
level 14, but whatever.
It gets big enough where you can use it as a mount pretty early.
Like level 7 or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can also.
Well, free mount's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It is cool.
You get a free mount that is a fighting mount.
Yeah. Paladins can suck it.
They can suck it. That's so terrible. God damn it! Why do they do that? Paladins like automatically get it. That's so fucking bullshit,
You
dude.
guys have played with too many like lawful good paladins. Paladins so fun. As long as you're not lawful good.
I've never played a lawful good paladin. Neutral or chaotic. Good, but neutral or chaotic.
So we're hunting wolves then.
Yeah.
Seems
I
like
guess
the
so.
the timing works out. We're all pretty, fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a pretty matronly man over there, Mr. Druid. You would understand.
Yeah.
Wolves ain't really a daytime creature for the most part, unless you're like in their turf. Otherwise, they hunt at night.
That's true.
They hunt in the dark.
The argument that I would probably pose is that they do know to stay away from the city. We're
Yes.
not going to
Yeah.
get,
Yes.
we're not going
Yeah.
to, probably
We gotta
not
go
going to
out.
get 10.
Yeah.
That's why I said like you
Yeah,
would
no,
know
for sure,
they're not. You'll almost
get a
never
start
find
on
them
it.
right outside the walls, unless it's like in the middle of like an entrance, and there's usually no one there. They might sniff around the wall, but for the most part, there's too many fucking people to deal with, going in and out. They're not going anywhere near that. They're gonna stick to the woods. They're gonna stick to like the high brush.
Yep.
They'll just chill. They'll pick off things that they can pick off.
Alright.
Humans, they've learned for the most part, humanoids aren't easy to take down. Quite possibly the hardest prey they've ever had around here.
So
if they tried.
what I'm hearing is we need to get a baby, put it in the woods
Hello.
as bait,
Squirrel.
and
Yeah.
just
Go
bring
be a
the-
cow or something.
I'll be the cow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be the cow.
be
I
And
can
then
make
they
a
get
cow. I mean, I can make a squirrel. I can make one.
Sure.
Yeah, but will Wolf go after a squirrel, or will that seem like easy?
You could like limp as a cow.
Yeah.
Though. Like, come on.
or
man.
like a
I don't
bunny.
think I can.
A deer?
I think I can transform into a cow.
Yeah.
At this level.
Yeah.
Probably.
Can you?
So.
Like a deer.
A basic cow. Basic
Yeah,
cow,
not like a
basic-
bull or
I
anything.
think
Just like a cow.
Like a
Of course you are, I believe.
Yeah, and just
Maybe-
act
I don't think it's
injured.
half. I think it's quarter.
Yeah.
I think I.
Or the sap block of
So
a cow.
let's just glaze
Bull
over
or
the fact
doing
that
this,
I
I think
totally
it's
was
like
ready to like
axiom,
steal
yeah.
a child.
Like
Yeah.
basic-
Yeah.
Oh, it is a quarter.
I thought that's
Yeah,
what
basic,
everyone
like,
else
Jersey-
said.
I was gonna
Fucking
say, I'm
cow.
like, oh,
Is
no
that
one
what the
else's
fuck
mind
is
went there? Well, okay.
Okay, well,
Don't milk the other players.
I'm not gonna stop
Say
you.
one.
That's a different
First.
Not gonna stop you. Okay, yeah, sure. How do I get my wild shapes back again?
Short rest.
Yeah.
Or just a short one?
Yeah.
So
Do I keep my familiar? Like it doesn't say that I don't.
Yeah. It's not a spell you have to concentrate on.
No, it's literally the same thing. It's just a fine familiar spell, except there's no concentration.
Excellent. Well, I'm gonna keep my chicken. Yeah, we'll make our way as soon as I can take a short rest.
Cool.
It is a. Oh yeah, it's not. You say
Because I used both of my
you
wild
say- you
shapes
say
to find
chicken,
familiar
but it's
twice.
a fucking
Yeah.
crow.
It's a crow, yeah.
It's a crow.
His name is Chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even as a squirrel.
Specific blue.
Yes.
Certain blue. That blue. It just keeps repeating that shit to you. Sounds like it's fucking.
Oh no, I think it's a long rest.
I don't think so.
Oh no.
What?
Short rest for watch. Oh, does that
So
might
back
come
to
out
the
at 5.
original plan of stealing a child.
They're all sleeping in it.
You might get your wild shapes at short rest if you're. I don't know druids that well, honestly.
Yeah.
It's one of the classes I know the least fucking about. So I thought they were a long rest.
I think they are a long rest.
Oh shoot.
When they finish a short or a long.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Nice.
Short,
Okay.
long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get it back in a short rest.
Goddamn encyclopedia.
So hour. Take like an hour and a half rest.
Would whatchamacallit? Oh no, because you just did it after, or right before Stroma.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
You changed his thing.
Oh, it's familiar? Yeah.
I would say did Stroma count, but
Not really. He's not in a resting state. Stromo's visit was at the most like maybe like 30 minutes.
Man, I
I'd say
thought.
that'd be like
25,
enough.
30 minutes.
Because I know
The
the
old
girls
rules,
just kind
it
of
was
sitting there
pretty
for a
bad.
while.
I guess where the
Oh,
old rules
but-
had the long
Each-
rest, right?
I think it was.
For regaining wild shapes? I don't
I thought it was
know.
always short rest. Bardic Inspiration comes back on a long rest until you hit level 5. I thought maybe it was similar, but we're used to.
For the most part, y'all started doing your readings near like instantaneously of walking in.
Yeah.
There was maybe like 5
Okay,
minutes
so
of
we kill an
bullshit chatter, and then maybe 5 minutes per person it took to do the readings. So it wasn't long enough for that to be considered short rest.
Yeah, I'd need to also like be checked out kind of and leisurely.
Yeah, that's fine. We can chill for an hour.
Yeah.
Cause it's like just now dusk, right?
Where do we do that?
Good.
It's like 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So
So
between 8:30ish. So you have some
what
night.
time of year is it?
It's in the spring right now.
Oh, fuck
Spring?
yeah.
Like deep into the spring.
It's like
It's
real
got
nice
squeeze
out.
in a little bit.
Like it's peaking close into summer. Into
Gotcha.
what would be like the summer months. Or the summertime.
Like April or May.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like
It would be like late-ish May weather.
I thought you could see the
All right,
place
there
to
we
begin
go.
with.
I mean, yeah, but I want more.
Oh,
I want to see more of you. All right now.
hold on. That's a different channel.
Y'all are just gonna.
It doesn't have to be.
That's the milking channel.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Get some-
Yes.
In
No.
the
On
front of
this
the
ground
store?
immediately.
Yeah. Why not?
Just pass out.
It does
You don't have to
nice.
sleep. It's just
You know,
fucking,
yeah, it's just you have to
Stare up
like
at the
not
stars.
be doing anything strenuous, and you just have to be like relaxing for the most part.
Okay, I'm going to
Like
a
walking
tavern.
around to go somewhere doesn't count as that.
Tavern.
Like,
Yeah.
Tavern.
Tavern.
Short rest in a tavern.
Tavern.
Okay, well, I'll come with you and then like
Yeah, we'll short rest in the
take a knee
closest.
outside in the front.
Sounds
like
good.
y'all are going back
You
to
know,
the Tin
come in and
Razor,
get
or
some soup.
Let's check out the other place. How far is
Yes.
that from us?
probably about it took y'all 45 minutes from where y'all are to get here to get in this area by the Tin Razor for the most part, and the offload is like on the other side of town.
Shit.
Closer to the gates.
Yeah, the offload is closer to the gates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that is where we're going anyway.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, for the most part, you can
Yes.
make the you'll.
If we short rest for an hour here and then leave out the gates, we still have to walk that 45 minutes.
Question.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
If we stretch our walk out to an
Y'all
hour
are
and 15,
closer. Y'all are closer
going
to
at a
like
slow
the
pace,
west
could
side.
that be a
Mm-mm.
short rest?
I need to be
No.
relaxed.
You need
Yeah.
to be relaxed.
Can I carry him?
I was
Well, then
gonna
you're
say,
not
can we just like piggyback him while he short
Can we
rests?
just
Yeah, as long as
Fuck
someone's
yeah.
strong enough to keep his weight
I don't
What's
think
my
anyone's
and
strength?
keep
strong.
him from jostling around.
I think
Because if he's not
Yeah,
if he's
I'm
not
plus
capable
one,
of being
so.
comfortable enough to like just
Fair
be in
enough.
a leisure hold, it's not really a rest.
I was gonna say my strength
future
is the
reference.
worst, and I'm the one that's
What's your strength?
What if I like turn?
8.
Oh, that's not
-1.
a short rest. Is
There
yeah,
we
you're
go.
strong for shit.
Ranger, you got this, right?
Yeah.
Out of 12.
Hell yeah, we got
an
8.
hour. Okay. never
Yeah.
mind.
Just- we
just
just
wanna
chill
do
for
is
an
get your
hour.
leg up
But-
there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
y'all
Walk
are
around and-
currently on like the west side of the city for the most part.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like y'all are near the Lofton exit, like to head that way. Anyways, if y'all were gonna go to the offload, y'all would literally have to go all the way to,
Okay.
to like the east for the most part,
Gotcha.
and then travel
Okay.
all the way back again just to go out the Lofton.
Oh,
Okay.
so you wanna go
Oh,
off the
heard.
exit.
Okay,
Alright.
gotcha.
I can short rest while in beast form, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can, how long can you hold the beast form for?
It's hours times level, so.
it's hours. It is hours times level.
Number of hours equal to half your druid level.
Yeah, that's
After
it.
your group.
So right now, an hour.
Okay.
So an hour. Yeah. Yeah.
So my question is, if I were, this is stupid. If I
If you were
at
something
level
small,
4,
if you were something small enough to like fit in a pocket, you could just like comfortably rest there without having to like
Be a
hold
mouse.
on to somebody or do anything.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd give you a long rest at that point.
Hell yeah.
Let's do that. I'm into it.
well, no, I don't have any more
You don't
forms.
have any
Oh,
wild-
damn it.
But-
He's
All
just
right, but
checking
good
on
to
you.
know.
Good to know.
Okay, yeah,
Future
good to
reasons,
know.
yeah.
Just in a
Just
pocket.
druid shit.
Hell
If
yeah.
you wanted to be a fucking dragonfly and you wanted to like sleep on the brim of someone's hat or someone's shoulder, just not moving, or just like rest on someone's shoulder as like a dragonfly for an hour, by all means.
Nice.
I'd
Hell
give you
yeah.
a short rest. Well, actually, no, I can't do that because you're technically concentrating on a spell, I believe, which I don't think allows.
I don't think so anymore.
It doesn't. It
It's
doesn't
not a
like-
concentration
it's
thing.
like a yeah, but
I mean, I can understand.
sometimes there's wording
like,
of
no,
like
you're
it
using
acts
thing.
as if you're concentrating on a spell. And the reason why like Moon Druid gets around that shit is because it says that you can still cast spells while doing that shit. I don't know. I have to see how I feel about it.
We got time, so
Yeah.
that's something that we can
Yeah.
figure out.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the wording a little bit more and get back to you.
I'm reading the same thing. As a rule, I don't think I would, because you could turn into a dragonfly and come out of it and still have 2 wild shapes, which is weird.
Yeah.
That's almost like a third wild shape that
Right.
kind of skirts the thing.
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't,
Fair enough. Yeah.
but I mean, it's not my game.
But then again, depending on the situation, if you're trying to recoup
Spells
quickly,
kind of work like that, though.
Yeah.
if you're trying to recoup quickly on wild shapes, you now have to. You're out of commission for an hour.
There's grace based on the situation. How about that?
Okay.
And how stressful we are, regardless.
Yeah.
Like if I'm running
Oh,
away
yeah,
from
yeah,
something
yeah.
and he's in my pocket, then no.
Yeah.
No. There's too much shit going on. There's too much jostling.
But if I'm sitting at a bar and he's in my pocket,
You're now inside of a dry. You're in a dryer. I don't believe you're short resting there.
Not again. That's okay. I'll just How'd the fucking rhino get in the dryer?
All right. So we resting here then, or
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so on the
nearest
walk,
establishment.
I'm
yeah?
That I can
talk to
sit down
chicken and stay close to me, hover me, but keep an eye out for a dog.
For dog.
with a blue.
Dog with the blue.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Thank you, chicken. You mean a lot to me.
You're welcome.
So yeah, with
Okay.
that, we'll be on our way to the what's it?
Tin
The
Razor?
tin. Yeah. I
The
just keep
offload.
calling it the
Tin
tin.
razor. Yeah, you go back
Tin
to the
razor.
Where Stanley was.
Yeah, because.
Y'all are within like a 5-10.
We're going. Oh, back to. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go back to. Oh my God! Yay! We get to talk to Stanley more. Fucking love Stanley, man.
So,
I'm pumped. All right, so
so back to the Razor.
back to the Tin Razor.
What? Y'all head back over there?
Chicken's reporting back. Anything?
No, nothing. He tells you mentally, like psychically, it's he sees dogs, just not that out.
Cool.
It's not gray. Doesn't have the white spots. Doesn't have the blue handkerchief. Like different dog, a brown dog, a white dog, like a sandy colored dog.
It's a lot of dogs. All right, sick.
You regain 1 expended use when you finish a short rest. That's how it works now.
Who dat?
Druids
Oh.
for wild shape.
I'm looking at this damn thing. Is this old stuff?
When you
Yeah, the old one on.
You regain expended uses when you finish short or long.
They might have gave you all. I wonder, depending on who's looking at the new, if they give you all of them back,
I'm in D&D. I'm looking at the new.
you might be looking at the old.
Maybe.
Because druids, like moon druids, also don't get like the life pool bullshit anymore either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now it's just your hit point. I think you get some. But
It's if you fall to 0 in animal form, you are
still die.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Rip.
I think it does it give
You regain 1 use when you finish short rest.
Yeah.
Regain all when you get along.
Oh, okay. So short rest you get 1 at least.
Yeah.
Long you get all of them.
So short
2
rest.
consecutive short rests.
True.
That could work.
2 hours worth of time. I'd let you do 2 hours back to back.
Yeah.
Lounging.
I mean, I'll sit and talk to fucking Stanley and drink for 2 hours.
Right.
But when you head there, it's
You'll gain more uses as you level up now. Neat.
it's a little bit it's a little bit louder. It's not loud. It's not like the tabernacle, but you can hear people talking. You can hear like rustling about. You get chairs and
A little more
chairs
lively at night.
sound like across the floor.
I'm gonna stay outside.
Okay. Is Stanley
Absorb
still in
this
there?
night air.
You walk in, Stanley is still there. There's about 3 times the amount of people that were there beforehand. There weren't that many people. There's only maybe 4 or 5 people at the most.
Mm-hmm.
You now have got about 16 people. People having conversation. It now doesn't sound like a
Temp HP
Like
equal
a
to your
shitty-
druid level.
shitty
Say again?
hole.
You gain
with
temp
no-
HP
Yeah.
equal to your level.
It is now is the dive bar that has come alive at night with the usual crowd.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
And Stanley's just there. He's serving drinks for people, wiping down glasses. He's moving and hustling. He doesn't seem like he's unreachable to try to talk to, but he is pretty busy comparatively.
Yeah. Of course.
Like people are putting down drinks quick.
Yeah.
I read also. I'm sorry to keep fucking butting in here, but that's the reason why there's only 3 cards here. Is that I can only get 3 shapes.
It's like spells.
Yeah.
You have spells now. It says 4 though.
Where?
For what?
Rolls
shapes?
for known
things
forms.
you can turn into.
You know 4 beast forms for this feature. That's a lot of force. Choosing from among beast stat blocks that have a maximum challenge rating of 1/4 and that lack of fly speed.
Yep.
Rat, riding horse, spider, and wolf are recommended.
Fly speed is, I think, level
8.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Whenever you finish a long rest, you can swap one out.
One person's watching.
One known forms with another eligible form. So to change all of them would take 4 days.
Casey better be watching. I swear to God.
Now, so here's the thing. I've always kind of had a rule about druids. And that's so they didn't just, like, rampantly run out of control. That's a little bit different now with the way New Druid.
Yeah, that's pretty checked into place here.
Well, no, like, what I mean by, like, is New Druid doesn't have that 2 pools of life anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
2 giant elks in a
my
row.
original rule is, has your character ever seen this creature before?
Yeah.
In the wild, then how would they know to study it to turn into it? They wouldn't know. You see a velociraptor in a book, that doesn't mean you should be able to turn into a velociraptor.
Sure.
You have no clue how they move. You have no clue how their structure works to do things to turn into it and imitate it.
Oh, for future reference, I'm up for velociraptor hunting for no reason at all.
That's my usual rule. I'll give a little bit of leeway on it and just say, like, if you can find books, or like you can find, like, you know, your anatomy book, or like your scientific book, or like your sort of John J. Audubon of fucking, like, a certain creature.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Nice.
But like turning into a T-Rex when you've never seen a T-Rex before, and all you've seen was just a simple picture in like a storybook, I don't see why you would be able to.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. Wolves and stuff, like simple forest stuff like that. Elks, wolves, deer.
Yeah, my
cows,
first 3
bulls,
are a cat, a
bears.
wolf, spider, and a wolf.
Yep. All things you would have absolutely seen
Yeah.
out in a normal world.
You know, be reasonable. I'm not gonna turn into a fucking polar bear.
Yeah.
No.
Now, y'all go into a jungle somewhere and you see this shit.
You learn whatever you want.
You take. I'll even make it easier for you, and I'll say you just need like 10 to 20 minutes just to study the creature and its habitat, and you can. Boom. The original rule, I think, originally.
What about
was
a
like
corpse?
An hour or so, or something like that. You got to study them for a while.
What about a corpse?
I would say you would need to do experimentation on it because it's just a lifeless corpse. You're not seeing how it locomotes itself or how it acts or its general sort of deal.
Fair enough.
Like if you have someone like him who can skin animals well, and he can remove skin, and you can see musculature, and you can see how the bones are, and what bones are what, I'd say you could do that. You could use a corpse to do that.
I rest.
All right.
I rest my case.
I had one player who got around this, and what they did is they basically went black market. They bought dead bodies of animals that they'd never seen before, and they had a necromancer who was in the party to animate them. And had them just walk around and like do mundane shit, like almost like looking at zoo creatures. And he learned how to make animal shapes, and I was like, "That's fucking intelligent as shit. I will give it to you."
Yeah, that's good.
Because it's much easier to get a dead body of some fucking dinosaur than it is to get a live one, you know?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Right, so
Great.
you say it's a little busy.
Yeah, it's
Sounds a little busy.
it's not like crazy crowded or anything. It's nowhere near the tabernacle, but it looks like this almost looks like the this is the day shift. This is the day shift, getting off of work and coming for a drink before going home.
Right. Is there any space at the bar?
There are spaces at the bar. There's like 2 spaces next to each other here and there, or 1 space here and there. Like there's no like 4 spaces next to each other, unfortunately. The bar looks like it's probably the most populated spot. The tables, there's a table or 2 that's empty.
Okay. And
You motherfuckers, if you turn a short rest into this entire session, I'm going to be furious at all of you.
we're not trying to turn the entire session. We're just making sure we're comfortable while you're fucking outside, out of it.
That's right. You get to relax. We get to relax.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's almost.
Well, I'd like to find a space at the bar, and I'm gonna put a gold piece down on the bar or something to get his attention.
The moment you said at the bar, like Stanley's pouring the cup, he just immediately looks at you and goes, Get you a second.
All right. Pull
He's,
that
like,
gold
handing out
piece right
drinks,
back.
handing out a few drinks. A few people are coming up and like standing there and they grab their drinks and go back to a table. And he just makes his way over to you.
How's it going?
You're back.
We are.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Let me see. 1,
You
2.
drink?
Just like an ale.
Sure.
3 ales, please.
3 ales. I gotcha. And he immediately rushes off, grabs some mugs and some cups. No cup and no mug is the same.
Hell yeah.
Like one's a pewter, one's just like a wooden cup.
Love
The
it.
other looks like it's like made out of, it's just like a glass, almost looks like a dinner cup. And the other one almost looks like an oversized teacup.
Nice.
And he's just like,
Teacup.
he's like pouring it in. Yeah.
Dibs.
Here you go.
Fuck you. Thank
He actually gives
son
you
of
the
a bitch.
teacup.
Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you,
It's
Stanley.
It looks like a teacup, but it's almost built like kind of like a fancy, almost like stein, but it's like almost fluted. So it looks more like a teacup than a stein, but it's almost like the size of one. It's just got a fancy handle.
Hell
It
yeah.
doesn't look expensively made, unfortunately.
That's
it looks like it's
okay.
the cheap shit.
It's the thought that counts, Stanley.
It's perfect.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank
How
you.
much will that be?
It'll be let's see. You only want a 3, not 4. Oh no, wait, you didn't go into
That's
that.
not-
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
You know, but you've got a point now. Let me get 3 more, please.
Oh yeah, that'll be a total of 30 gold. I mean, 30 silver.
37.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a gold piece.
30 silver would be 3 gold.
Wait, 30 silver?
30 silver would be 3 gold.
Oh, I thought you meant 30 silver total.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks like you haven't seen anyone pull a single gold piece out of their pocket in this place.
Right.
So he's probably not going to say 3 gold. He's probably going to be like 30 silver.
Oh.
That's what people tend to work with.
Yeah, I'm still gonna give him a gold piece.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it'll be 20 more silver or 2 more gold.
So, wait. Oh, 30. Wait,
30.
hold on.
Each buddy.
It's 10
Each is 30 silver.
10 silver is a gold. That's the transaction.
Oh, I thought 100 silver was gold.
No,
Oh, I'm
it's-
tripping.
no, it's
Okay.
10.
Yeah, I'm fucking tripping.
I was actually under that
My
impression
fault.
as well.
It was-
Well, then
so
I'll be
that
giving
was
him.
That
The
was
gold is
conversion
100 silver.
That's what I
a
thought.
long time ago, like older D&D sets. That's what it was.
like-
From like 4E and up, I think, or maybe 5E and up.
Fucking inflation's getting everybody, man.
Yeah.
Inflation.
Oh yeah. 3, 5 was. Yeah, it's like 10 copper is a silver, 10 silver is a gold.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Okay.
100 of everything.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Electrum's a little bit different, and
It's
that's
like
why I don't.
15 fucking
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
play with Electrum.
silver or whatever.
There's
Oh
a
my
mixture
God.
of gold and silver or some shit. It's like reduced value.
The
gold.
dollar menu at McDonald's used to be $1.
Right?
Used to be America.
God damn it.
The copper menu used to be a copper. All right, well, I will.
He poured you the good stuff from that big cask.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that
Well,
was-
well, then I'm going to give him 4 gold pieces then.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotta take
Enjoy.
Thank
Take
Like
care of
goes back to
ourselves.
like serving people. Let me know if you need anything else. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Thank you.
Alright.
And I'm going to give 1 to each of you.
Fuck yeah.
One thirsty
I'm
bitch
gonna
coming
give
up.
2 to
You've
each.
got your wait. Yeah, so the both of you are like just dual wielding right
Yep,
now.
yeah.
All three of y'all
Oh,
are
yeah.
wielding? Okay.
Double fist.
Teacup, sort of like a basic fucking wooden mug. You've got a pewter stein and what looks like in like the dinner glass.
Nice.
You've got a wooden mug and like some random crappy looking like thing that was like a horn of something. It's like-
yeah.
You
Yeah,
motherfuckers,
like
you're
it
just
looks
gonna
like
go to
it
sleep.
looks like it's shoddily glued a handle.
You should be
Just like a almost like a square piece cut of wood. And
You're
just, like,
outside
super
asleep,
glued.
Sean.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to wait until Stanley is kind of relaxed and not like as hectic busy. And I want to ask him. So, you seem really chipper. I mean, how long have you been at work today?
22 hours.
Probably around dawn.
Wow, and
Yeah.
you're still here?
Oh yeah,
Do you?
I love it.
You do? That's no. It
I
seems
mean,
like you do.
I'll be out of here. I mean, we're gonna be closing up in probably around maybe like 3 hours.
Okay. And
The
So-
rush comes in for 7. You know, we're open for a little while longer, but there's no reason. Everyone goes home.
yeah.
Yeah.
And how long have you worked here again?
Okay. I want to say it's been a few years now. Probably close to like 10 years.
10 years. Wow. And you do that every day for 10 years?
Oh no, not every day.
Oh, okay, good.
No, that'd be insane.
Good
I get no
benefits?
sleep. I usually tend to, work about 3 days and then take a day off. Work 3 days, take a day off. Yeah. Running.
Good way to do it.
Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. All right. Just wanted to check on you, friend.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing well.
All right. Well, if there's anything else you need, just let me know.
I will do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Goes back to doing his thing. He's picking up. People are just dropping off like empty mugs. He immediately just like switches some water in it, like wipes it down, reloads it, and gives it back to him.
Hell yeah.
Well, how long would you say it takes us to drink these? Couple of
An hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
I mean, you can literally just sit there and relax, and we'll just time skip, no problem.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Whenever it comes to a short rest or a long rest, unless you're doing something very specific in the time of that rest, we can always just skip the rest.
Do I need to do anything?
I do want to do one thing.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at the tables, are there empty mugs that are left?
Not really. It looks like for the most part, the moment anyone finishes their drink, either A, they're bringing it back to the bar to get the Stanley and they're leaving, or they're bringing it back to the bar and getting another.
Okay. And does he seem to note the mugs that are brought back, or he's just kind of quickly washing them, putting them back?
He's just quickly like washing and kind of like handing them back for the most part. It doesn't look like he's any rhyme or reason that he's like picking specific mugs or keeping track of them. They're not like OCD organized to be like all the crappy wooden ones, all the crappy horn ones, all the pewter, and your one fucking like China cup ass looking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to pocket the.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me a stuff. Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Let me see. Let me. Bless you.
Thanks.
Let me pull up my shit. Updating sources. Hell yeah. Okay.
It should be pretty easy for you.
I fucking hope so, or else this is gonna be embarrassing.
What's going on?
Thievery, pilfering.
Oh fuck yeah! All right,
Grabassery.
19 plus 4 is gonna be 23.
Yeah, no problem at all. Like
Hell
you
yeah.
lift it up and you get the last few drops of it, and as you're going to bring it down, you just go,
Hell yeah!
and no one's none the wiser.
Nice.
Yes, fucking got a teacup.
Got the teacup.
It's like a big teacup. Like it's almost like a Budweiser
stein.
beer stein, but like I said, it's like the shape of it isn't that like almost like tower shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a fluted shape, almost like how like a
Like a
Like a
old timey lampshade.
more
like a
think
daiquiri
of
glass?
think of not a, almost like a champagne glass, like a
Okay.
fluted champagne glass, but
Okay.
like a little bit more like it quickly exaggerates and then like comes up. It almost looks, it has a little lip. It looks like a teacup.
Okay. I'm gonna try to draw this. Y'all talk amongst yourselves first.
I have a picture of it in mind, and I know I have a picture of kind of like what it looks like. I'll send that to you later.
Okay. Yes, please do.
Like after session.
Please do. Because I want to know stuff.
Oh wait, guys.
What?
I think
What?
I used a spell slot on that last Find Familiar instead of my Wild Shape.
Yeah, but you still use one, so you get one back. No, you're not.
Right,
Yeah,
now
no.
I have both of my Wild
Yeah.
Shapes,
That's fine.
Yeah.
but only two
well,
spell
yeah, because
slots.
it was squirrel and then
Sure.
chicken.
Yeah, I changed them.
Yeah, except the base scoots in much more into a smaller bit, where it almost looks like a fat teacup.
Fat teacup. Hell yeah.
Almost like a think
Love
of
it.
like a pitcher. Think of like kind of how a pitcher looks, but
How you
it's
then
so
design
exaggerated
a-
down to the foot with like a little bit of like a little filigree bit to it, and then like the actual like foot planche for the bottom.
That's how you would design a teacup if you meant to use it for beer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go
If it
thrifting
was
tomorrow. I'm
designed
gonna
for a
send
saucer.
an obnoxious amount of pictures of glassware and just be like, "Does this look like it?" And then purchase whichever one you approve. It's gonna be my goal. Is like anything I steal this campaign, I'm gonna actually like get in real life.
Just gonna keep it in
Fine.
front of you and
Yeah, just
on
like-
camera.
Behold,
My stuff.
my trinkets,
my stuff.
my shinies.
Bring a shelf, just like set it up.
All the things.
Every session.
Evelyn's, so
Yeah, y'all have your short rest. Y'all take your time. You'll
Cool.
get your stuff back. You'll get your wild shapes back.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And y'all are about an hour later now. It's
My fourth shape is obviously a cow.
Great.
Hell yeah, cow.
So-
Also, why cow? Or well,
I don't know.
no, I
just
guess
like,
it makes
It
sense.
is a thing that they would eat. And
Yeah, it would be
probably
close to
something
a
they would
town.
have-
Yeah,
Yeah, close to a town.
fair enough.
No, that was like deer.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
but cows are slower
Slower.
and easier prey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Here's the question though: it will, like, a pack of wolves deem a cow good enough prey to like go after, so we can get a bunch of wolves at once?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay,
He's a pretty
cool.
big cow. At least a couple.
Let me
I
see.
mean, it's simple.
And he's got 2 wild shapes, so we can do it again after.
That's true. That's
They
true.
do hunt in packs.
Wolves
That's
don't
true.
attack singular.
Attack what?
Wolves don't attack singular.
That's true. Yeah.
Like,
So
if
get
you're
at
gonna go
least
after a cow,
3.
it'll be at least minimum a few wolves or a pack.
Right.
Like a single wolf probably ain't gonna take down a cow that easy.
Yeah.
They don't want that fight to get kicked in the head. They're wolves aren't stupid. They're at least instinctually like have some wisdom to them to know what the fuck to stay away from, what's dangerous and what's not.
Yeah.
So what they can take, what they think they can take, and what they can't. So like you're never gonna find like 3 wolves trying to take on like a large bull,
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
actual like aggressive large bull. But you might see like a pack of 3 or 4 take down like a cow, or
Yeah.
like a large hog or something like that maybe.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. So I guess we're gonna walk out the gate that's nearest us to find this place in the woods that our friend Cass here knows wolves would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all head out that way. What's everyone's constitution? Actually, what's your 3? You 3.
We three.
13.
14.
15.
15? Okay, yeah, y'all are fine. Y'all feel perfectly good.
Okay.
All y'all had was like two drinks,
2
2
beers
drinks.
in an
Y'all
hour,
don't
yeah.
really hear anything. Y'all are
2
seasoned
quality
enough
ass bevies though.
to, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are seasoned enough to like not let 2 drinks really affect y'all.
Heard.
Okay. Yeah, y'all head out. There are guards that are at like the entrance of the wall, almost like looks like a little guard house that's built into the side of the wall, where there's like 2 outside and like 1 at a window. Oh, you're leaving?
Yep.
Yeah, just
Chase
for a little
Stanley.
bit.
Be careful. No, that's not Stanley.
Oh, I'm
On the
sorry.
bar. Oh, fuck. Roll me a Constitution check, motherfucker.
20.
Hell yeah.
Constitution check or save?
Save.
Save is. I'm sorry, 18.
18. Okay, yeah. You don't know why he said Stanley. Yeah, just remember, the roads are dangerous at night. Be careful. Don't be afraid to stop at any of the like camping spots. There usually will be more people there. Large groups keep things away. And there's usually a guard or 2 that's there keeping track of everyone.
So
So
avoid
just remember,
this.
be safe. It's dark. You hope you return the Shadow soon.
We will. Thank you.
Appreciate your concern.
Appreciate that.
You'll need lanterns. You need light.
We got it.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
You see in the dark, I see in the dark.
Yeah.
I don't.
How about you? No?
I do, but
Do
Do
you,
you?
wait? What are you?
You're elf?
Half
Elf? Yeah.
Oh.
Or
Yeah,
I got a torch.
You're half elf. Yeah.
Hi, elf.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, everyone but you. But you're gonna be a cow, so you don't need to see it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah. He mainly would have said that. So him.
Yeah.
Mainly. Yeah. You, white man. I mean, you go out normally, but we never see you go out at night.
I'm feeling adventurous.
Okay. Well, well enough. The 3 of them, we know they can see pretty well. So just be careful.
Thank you.
And then y'all are let out on your merry way. It is a sort of portcullis situation. So they kind of like open a little like metal swing door that's in it for y'all to walk out. You know,
All right.
Is there any guards outside of the gate?
there are no guards outside the gate right now. Usually you see them during the daytime. They'll have like 2 to 4 posted up, 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside, just in case. but you only see the two on the inside this time. There's no one on the outside. The portcullis is down, and they just, like I said, they open a little side door in the portcullis for you to go through.
Like locked out just there, like I'm more at home than you've ever seen me.
Oh yeah.
This is where I'm at, where I'm supposed to be.
When you look out, some of y'all took the road this way to come this way. Some of y'all didn't. The ones that haven't actually, who have never gone out this exit before, it is for like a really good stretch. It is nothing but just like high, like sort of shortened grass. It's not like cut, but it's still like, maybe about that. And that's a good bit, and then it turns into really high brush. And it's shaved away from the road a little bit, and it is just like a cobbled sort of like stone pathway. And it looks like the roads here were taken care of. They were built properly. They were meant for travel. They weren't meant for having like you to walk or get sloshed in the mud. This is a trade city. They need to secure the ability to move whenever or to move efficiently. So it's almost like the yellow brick road situation. It doesn't look the best. The stone isn't like meticulously dwarven carved and like placed super close to each other with mortar, but it's good. Like wagons look like they don't get stuck in the mud. People don't look like they have to trudge through like slop. So, and then for the most part, if you look to the right when you come out, you'll see that it's that high grass for a bit, and then you start seeing like the tree line.
Okay.
And the tree line looks pretty dense in the nighttime. Like it doesn't look like it's meant for like moving carts through. It looks like it might be tight, even putting mounts through.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn to Cass and be like, "Well, Cass, this is your area, I believe. So, where are we going?"
I'm gonna lead the way to where, like, maybe I've last seen one, right?
As a cow?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can still speak in wild shape, so you could be a cow.
Can you be a cow when we ride you?
He has an hour long of a cow.
Oh, okay.
That's
right.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
So can you be a cow and we can ride?
No, stop that.
You got to hit that tree line from here. You probably got a good maybe 20-minute walk.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it
we'll
till
wait.
we get at least into the tree line.
So when we get past the tree line, can you turn into a cow and we ride you?
I would prefer to not until we're kind of sure where we're going to encounter one,
Okay. Fine.
lest we be out here waiting for me to charge a wild shape again.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, y'all will go through the brush. That high brush comes up to about sternum.
I thought you could only speak as wild shape when you get moon shape.
Nope. 2024 rules. You can speak. They're like, that's just limiting for
I
players.
think so.
Yeah. I just looked at it.
Cool.
You can't cast spells even if they were just verbal, but
So you change into an animal and keep your vocal cords.
For the most part, you're supposed to take on only the physical characteristics of it. Like you still keep your
all
wisdom,
your mental stuff.
You keep your wisdom, your intelligence, and your
You also keep all your
Charisma.
proficiencies now, which is cool.
Yeah.
You
Well,
use
I mean,
your
that-
stats
that's
for
every 3
everything.
years.
you
unless the
keep
other
your
one's
wisdom,
better.
intelligence, charisma if they're higher than the thing you're turning into.
Yeah.
And then you get the stats of the creature that are higher than yours. That's basically what it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
You do replace physical stats, like even if you turn a mouse, you don't get 20 strength. Which would be hilarious. But
That would be hilarious.
Buff ass mouse.
But
Benching every damn thing.
but you make your way through this brush. It's like I said, it's about sternum high. Every now and then there's a little bit of a wind. You can see it kind of like it does, like it's sort of like waft through the tops of the grass. It's a little eerie at some points. It's like, is that something moving or is that the little gust of wind that's coming through? You don't know. It's hard to see in this stuff.
Can I use dancing lights to give us a perimeter
Yeah.
of
For
light?
the most part, you three can see. He can't.
Who?
human
Oh.
He doesn't have dark vision.
bitch ass.
So he's kind of like,
Well, okay.
he
so,
just knows the direction he needs to walk in to get there.
So
But it's dark.
Yeah.
So as we walk, I'll just keep one of them popping up a little bit ahead of him. As we
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So you can see within 20, 30 feet ahead of you.
Wow, that's
Pretty
far.
well. So,
I'm used to this.
Well, the dancing light is what?
I'll use it.
Is it 10 feet of feet of bright, or is it 15 feet of bright?
10 and 10.
10 and 10 or 15 and 50?
Give me a second.
It says
Each light sheds dim light in 10-foot radius.
10, 10. So yeah, he's got it probably like a good 10 feet in front of you. So yeah, you can see for the most part like 30 to 40 feet in front of you. Pretty well.
oh yeah.
Decently.
Okay.
Yeah. You kind of just heading your way there. Are you guys trying to be stealthy through the grass, or are you just like fuck it, just get yourself to the tree lines as quickly as possible?
I mean, I'm kind of like trying to get to the tree line because I'm like, if there's
I thought we made it past the tree line already. We're in the woods, right?
No. Y'all are technically going through like that high brush
Yeah.
right now to get
Okay.
to the tree line. It's about, like I said, it's about a 20-minute walk
yeah,
from the door.
I mean, I personally am probably just like walking through the brush, not really.
Karen,
Yeah.
no one trying to be stealthy. You would know there's not too much stuff that lives in the brush. There are some things, but it's rare if they ever come out or if they're there. Nighttime's a little more erratic to tell, but you're not really afraid of the brush. Not this close to the gates right now. Yeah, you kind of make your way there. Kind of get to that tree line for the most part. The brush starts to immediately like drop off when you get to that tree line. Like you can tell the difference of like where the sunlight hits and where the sunlight doesn't grow the shoot. It is pretty dense. It's not like you don't have to like maneuver through like trees and like plants and stuff like that and foliage, but like it's still you would have a hard trouble getting like a large warhorse through here. Maybe a small pony might be able to maneuver barely, but it is decently dense. Fallen logs, tree trunks, that sort of deal. Vines, some like big bushes here and there.
Cool. Well, let's get through it, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How do you're now at the forest? How do you wish to proceed?
Do you want us to?
Following you.
I mean, if you weren't here, I would be something else.
What do you mean?
So, if you weren't here, I would be something else.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I think we would walk as quietly as possible. We're hunting something, but I
Yeah.
don't think we like start like trying to be sneaky until we're like further in.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You know,
Moving
Because we
at a
don't
good
really
pace, but not
want
like actually
to
trying to stay stealthy.
and I
Yeah.
don't know if
Be
this
stealth.
terrain is
We
difficult.
want the things to notice us. That's
It is-
kind of the whole point.
The terrain is decently difficult. Does Hunter get that this early?
Maybe. Let me
get
see. I was just thinking that.
I know it's changed. I know
Yeah,
it's
I
changed
know.
from like to 5.5. Like I don't think you get like a favorite terrain or shit anymore, do you? It's just now
No.
you get like
Depth Explorer is just expertise with the
Yeah.
skill proficiency, and then more later.
Yeah.
I think eventually that like
you get a thing where
or
like
something.
you can ignore it and people around you can ignore rough terrain
Yeah,
once you're
something like that.
traveling for a while.
Yeah.
So, it's decently rough. I'm not going to say it's rough terrain the entire way, but there are like big patches of it, so it will kind of slow you down trying to get through.
Okay.
Sure. Whatever.
Y'all can make your way in. You hear all manner of like little bits and sounds. You hear like what sounds like branches kind of shifting and moving from the trees, and certain little like noises of birds and chatter of like all kind of fauna that are probably in the trees and shit. Squirrels. Hear things run across the ground here and there, but like small stuff. Doesn't sound like anything big moving. It sounds like either a squirrel or a rabbit or something like that running across and like hitting a leaf.
Chicken can't really see at night.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty close.
If it was an owl, maybe,
Right.
not a crow. So he's flying close, or he's staying with you.
Staying with me.
Staying with you. Okay. Yeah. You kind of get in. You don't really see
Cool.
or hear much of anything.
Can I make like a survival check or a perception check to start looking for signs of wolf?
Yeah, I was about to say, give me a perception check. It's nighttime. I don't necessarily want to say disadvantage. But
Can I
Dark vision,
use?
And I'm a ranger. This is kind of my bag.
yeah. Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Can I do that as well?
22.
Can I use
Yeah, you
minor illusion to like make
you-
the sound of
You
something?
are at heavy disadvantage. You give me a disadvantage.
Okay.
Use minor illusion to like make the sound of an injured animal or some shit.
Can minor illusion make
You
sound?
can. It'll be just a sound though.
That was a 20.
But that's
That's a 20.
Nat.
Nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I got disadvantage. I gotta roll again.
Well,
So it can only be worse, but
And this one is 11.
an 11. Okay.
What were you saying?
As you're
it's gonna make the sound of an injured animal to try to.
as you're kind of walking, you're kind of like you're looking around and you're just like trying to smell and kind of like feel around a little bit here and there, and then you just kind of like stop and you kind of turn and you just go like you can't find nothing, like you can't. It's kind of frustrating you a little bit, and then as you kind of like step there,
It isn't. It's not frustrating at all.
well, I mean, you're just looking. It's not like frustration. It's
No,
like
no.
it's like
I wanted that.
I can't. Why? I've seen them. I know they're here. Where they're at? It's like a not a frantic search, but kind of like a frustrated search. You just can't see it. But the moment like you stand and you're kind of there, Alcoon kind of just goes because he looks at your foot about to step on something, and he just immediately sees it. And you just see what looks like a canine paw print. You can see a few of them. You're going off onto the side.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay,
go time.
I'm gonna cast the spell first.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna drop the lights too.
You drop the light.
Yeah, lights are gone.
Everyone make me another passive perception. Make me another perception.
17.
Perception. Oh man, I got +0 on perception. 15.
15?
That's
18.
11.
18. Yeah, that's enough. The moment you put the light out, it is like near pitch black in here. There's no moonlight that gets through. There's little to no light that comes through. You might see like a little dot here and there among like the canopy for the most part. But the moment those go out, from the direction of those paw prints, it's easy to see. All you see is just like it looks like a set of two glowing eyes in the dark, like looking in your direction.
I'm gonna cast a spell. Speak with animals.
Yep.
And then I'll be turning into a cow. Hopefully I can talk while I'm an animal.
You can't concentrate on the spell when you watch it.
Is speak with animals
Totally
concentration?
can.
Yeah, you can. You can
That's like a
continue
part of the thing,
concentrating
yeah.
on a spell. You just can't.
It like
cast
says it
anything new.
specifically. Actually.
Yeah.
That must have been what they told
It was always like that.
Yeah.
So my last DM would have druids
Fly
turn
lightning?
into cast call lightning and then turn into a fucking bird and send
Oh
it
yeah,
other
you're
rounds.
right. Yeah, you're right.
It'd be like
Totally.
it's definitely one of those birds. Get fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
me.
So you the moment you start speaking,
I don't speak. Oh, the words of the spell.
yeah,
Okay.
because it's verbal, I believe, right? It's very rare that a non-cantrip spell isn't verbal.
Verbal somaticus.
Okay, so hand movements,
Yep.
motion movements plus speaking. The moment you speak, those two orbs, or start speaking to cast a spell, those two orbs turn into 4 and then disappear.
How far away are they?
And then you are
I was actually going to turn to a cat.
into a cat. Let's say a cow.
No, cat.
Okay, like a house cat.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I can see in the dark.
Nice. I feel like a bigger cat would have done the same, right?
I think you can turn into a bigger cat.
No.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I promise, even a smaller cat. Fuck you up.
I believe that. How far away were the eyes?
I probably like a good maybe. I want to say like 35, 40 feet away from y'all.
Okay. I will say, I'm going to tell everyone in the group, we are also still looking for a dog. So before we do anything crazy,
True.
let's just make sure, just to be
That isn't
safe,
a dog.
that we're not just like butchering this poor woman's dog.
The like really fancy dogs. That
The
I'm
really
ingratiated with
fancy
these
dog
wolves.
that your crow can't see in this forest.
That's why.
That is terrible.
Leader of the wolf pack.
I'm not saying that's what happened, but we should be careful.
That's a good point.
While having this conversation, you hear like a little bit of like holy rustle.
Getting far away, further away.
Sounds like
Yeah.
the typical like someone stepped on a fucking
I'd like
on a
to.
twig.
I want to listen really closely to that, and when it sounds like it gets within 20 feet, I want to throw the lights back on.
Okay. You haven't seen the orbs pop back up. It doesn't sound like it's getting closer. It just sounds like it's more like moving around you. Every now and then you'll hear it here, and here. If y'all are like
Lights got a
here, there.
range on it.
Y'all like catch the twig break here.
It's like 120 feet.
Yeah, it's pretty far. The
You're
range
so-
is 120 feet. Can I just throw them out?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
they have to be within
20 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Right. So. Fuck. Okay.
What is it? They have to be within 20 feet of each other, but you have a distance of like 120 feet.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I throw them in the wrong spot, that leaves all the rest of around us not being seen.
Is it 20 feet?
No, I don't think they have to be within a specific distance of each other, do they?
I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say like
20 feet of another light.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but that means you could spread them out like 80 feet.
Yeah.
Alright. How many do I get?
Okay, a druid can only speak in wild shape if the chosen form is physically capable of doing so.
So, like, if you turn something without a mouth, then.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
okay,
speak.
fair.
Well, yeah, no, a cat can't speak.
No.
Why not?
No.
got- it's
That's
got-
stupid.
yeah, it's got
no
vocal
animal
cords.
can speak.
Crows, magpies,
Yeah,
certain birds,
but like,
parrots.
but no, like that's a use.
A druid wild shape into a raven, which has the vocal apparatus to speak, could speak normally.
Oh, so you still have to have.
Conversely, a druid wild shape into a wolf would likely be limited to the sounds a wolf makes.
Is that
that's
for
a little
current
silly.
or?
Well, I'll just do a
Because
square.
the whole point
around
of
this.
like when they introduced it in the. Like when they were talking about it in the video, it's like, yeah, we're just letting people speak in wild shape because.
Like I said, druid's the thing I know the least about in this game.
Oh, yeah, you can speak in beast form.
Yeah.
I wonder if you were looking at like an old thing.
I must have
Yeah.
been.
Because that originally was the old stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
That must have been.
yeah. You're that animal, you're that animal. If that animal could speak, then you
Rules.
could speak.
Yeah, rules well shaped.
Yep. Nice.
Or well shaped.
It's dead.
Okay.
Retain your personality, memories, abilities to speak,
Square
and
around
following
us.
rules.
You want to do a square around you?
Yeah,
Okay. How many lights does it make?
4.
4.
20 feet away from each other, so 10 feet.
Okay. So
To
a
either
10 foot, a
direction
10,
would be the border.
10 by 10 cube around you, in a sense. So you can see up to
No, 20 by
20
20.
feet away.
Is it like a parcel tongue situation where like I make a word, like I make noises, and they interpret it as a language?
I mean, you can speak with animal. It would be like it is a cat making dog noises or making like wolf noises.
But if I can actually speak with my mouth, like I can just speak normally, why wouldn't I be able to talk to them?
It would be speak normal. Yeah. Like if you're talking like common or language they know, it just sounds like you speaking. If
So-
you're speaking to the animal, they don't know
Right.
how to speak wolf. So
That's what I was
gonna
asking.
just sound like
That's what I was asking.
It's gonna
Yeah.
sound like dog noises. Yeah.
Okay.
Canine noises.
It appears as if we're being surrounded.
okay.
You hit lights on?
Yep, lights are
And
on.
what do the lights show?
What do the lights show?
You don't necessarily see anything. The noises that you keep hearing in the eyes that you saw were about 40 feet away. The light source that you're creating probably lets you see like the max distance of whatever your
About 20 feet.
your dark vision would see. Actually, no, you're half, right? You're half elf.
Yeah.
What's your
Wow.
it is drow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not full of drow. I'll give you a little bit though.
Do
You
I
can see a
have-
little bit further than what your dark
Oh, I
vision
do have
sees.
dark vision. Nice.
Yeah.
60 feet. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit more. I'll give you like 80 feet. I mean, even with the 60 feet,
Yeah.
is everyone's dark vision 60 feet?
Yeah.
Can I?
Except for like full drow.
Here's the real question.
Mhm.
As long as we're outside of combat, right? 6 seconds is a turn, right?
Yes.
So with an action and a bonus action with a cantrip, can I make these dancing lights kind of move around?
You can move them 60 feet as a bonus action.
Like you're saying you want them to spin?
Yeah.
Sorta.
a
Yeah.
close
So
encounter around
no.
here.
So here's what I'm thinking. We got 4 lights 20 feet apart,
Yeah.
which means I can go about 80 feet in a line, right?
Oh wait, no, yeah, I had the calculation wrong. So if they're 20 feet apart,
Well, I was originally saying a square around
10,
us,
10, yeah.
but now I'm thinking if I do 80 feet in a line, every 3 seconds I can either move or recast
Do
it.
you want it to Doppler spin around you
Yes,
basically?
that's exactly. But I want
Like
them to be
radar?
staggered, like a spiral, so that we get a wider.
Okay, yeah, as long as they stay within the 20 feet
Yeah.
section of you, then
Cool.
you can have that furthest one be 120 feet out, whatever the spell is, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, for the most part, I keep forgetting, like, I keep thinking, like, Dark Vision's like 40 feet. Dark Vision's 60 feet. Every now and then, y'all are on the lookout for it. You can kind of see. You'll see, like, the leaves rustle, and you'll see, like, what looks like a little bit of fur just, like, ducked behind a tree. And it's like, you all are probably, like, looking in different directions a lot of times. And you'll see them. You don't hear any noises, though. Every now and then, you'll see the eyes pop up from underneath, like, a big leaf, or, like, from like, behind a tree go. And
I'm
then
gonna
duck back.
I'm gonna say in dog, you should probably run.
We should probably run.
No, oh, you should probably run.
To the
To the wolf?
animal.
Oh, to them.
Yes.
But we don't know if it's a wolf yet.
You don't get any response back.
Is that in dog or
Yes.
wolf?
And wolf. Speaking
Oh,
with animals.
say it in
Yeah.
domesticated dog. Use a dog voice. Go, hey, Poochie, hey, Poochie,
We're
you should
looking
probably
for
get the
Poochie.
fuck out of here.
I didn't get a response back.
All right then.
No response back.
Cowabunga that is.
Yeah.
All right. I've got a pretty bad idea.
I'm all for those.
Get your weapons ready.
That's fine.
I'm gonna drop the lights. Cut 'em off.
Cool. I draw.
You drop the lights again. When you drop the lights again, everyone looking different directions. Everyone can spot at least one set of eyes that are like staring at them. Some of you will have vision of 2. Like you have vision of 2.
I do not 7 and go.
Sick.
They're gonna kill you.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
all you
just.
can hear is another dog in front of you in the form of a tiny cat.
Yeah. Now
They're
now
gonna
I'm
fucking
waiting.
kill you.
Now I'm waiting for them to.
That's
get
what a
any
cat
closer.
would say.
Yeah, right.
In the not anywhere nearby, you can hear like sort of like a soft wolf howl go off.
Great.
It's not anywhere nearby.
I am going to, as a Dragonborn, use a bonus action to pop out wings. I have a fly speed. Equal my speed.
You have a fly speed?
Yeah, wings unfurl from my back, and I can fly for the next 10 minutes.
Fuck were those?
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes a day. They're sore.
But where were they?
Under my shirt. Why do you think I have this flap?
You must go through a lot of shirts.
No, it's you open a flap out. It's like in a onesie, you got the butt flap.
Like
I
one of
got a
those
wing
fishing
flap.
No,
shirts?
it's like
Okay.
it's like that fake like shirt front, and it's just no back, and it's just the collar.
Wearing half a shirt.
Yeah.
And a cloak.
I
Yeah.
like that.
It looks like a bib.
Yeah.
The cloak's for it.
Put a bow
so
tie
it's
on
weird.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, you hear that sort of howl from like a good distance away. It sounds like it's far away, and then you'll just hear it close, and it goes off and it like echoes where you're at. What you hear is from that distant howl. You hear "pray here," and then from the close howl that goes off, "pray here." How many? And then there's about a good like
3 and a
20 second, like 10 to 20 second, kind of like in between, like just dead silence in the area that you're at. And you'll hear 1. And then you'll hear not even, like it's hard to tell what direction this howl is coming from because of the area that y'all are in. Everything just echoes off the trees. So you hear the howl again, and it says 4. Small.
Obviously, don't hear that. So
And then you hear the distance howl again. Coming.
Hell yeah.
Nice. They're coming, so
The eyes are just in the dark, just looking at you. You can kind of, the people with dark vision can kind of see now. It is wolf snouts with eyes like pointing through the foliage, just looking at y'all. And every now and then you'll see them duck back, and then kind of shift maybe 5 feet to like one side, and then like peek back out again and look.
Can my tiny cat voice carry at all? Can I like yell don't?
Like,
I'm
you mean to the
no,
distance of
please
the-
stop.
Huh?
I would say your vocal cords probably aren't strong enough to produce that level of a sound to travel that.
You ever heard a cat in heat?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you ever
They
heard?
can yell.
But you ever heard how loud a wolf is
Oh,
from
for sure,
miles
for
away
sure.
howling?
Yeah. But like the ones around us would definitely be able to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones around him can hear him.
Start yelling in heat. See what happens.
A corpse.
But they haven't communicated back to you when you tried to speak to them.
All right. Well,
How long it is? You said it.
I'm holding
how
off.
long it is?
Wait, I got a question. As far as speak with animals, let you speak to any animals? You have to like choose the
Any animal.
language. Okay.
Speak
never
with any animal
Beast,
that
yeah.
understands a language, I believe.
Okay.
Their own language is their language.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, yeah, you get like basic information from them. They're basically dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Is how
They're
it's supposed to work.
intelligent. Usually, most beasts have like an intelligence of like 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Further duration,
they're
you
not
can
like-
comprehend
they
and
can't
verbally
speak.
communicate with beasts, and you can use any of the influence action skill options with them.
Cool.
Most
You-
beasts have little to say about topics that don't pertain to survival or companionships, but at minimum, a beast can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever it has perceived within the past day.
The 2 eyes that are like looking at the 2 eyes that are looking at you, you can hear one of them tell the other set of eyes, "Small for a ball line."
Well, shit.
Well, shit, indeed.
We just hear animal noises.
Yeah, we're just hearing them like growling.
I'm here
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Let's do this.
All you hear is like loud growling for the most part, but it's not like constant. It's you'll
Also-
hear it spring up kind of here and there, almost
Not
like there's
concentration.
communication.
So
What's that?
speak with animals.
No, it's not. Oh, it's not.
No, it's not. So you will be able, no matter how badly you get your ass kicked, you will still be able to hear them laugh at you about it.
Fuckers.
Alright, well, I have sword drawn.
The
and shield
jig is
equipped.
up, so to speak. So
Good, great.
I'm gonna stand up and like kind of stand up as a cat and reach up and turn back into. Actually, no. I'll shift straight into wolf. I think.
Into a wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I take
The growls turn into. Traitor.
can I take like a piece of
Oi.
cloth or something and wrap it around his neck?
Toledo.
He turned into a wolf, not a gray dog with white spots. I can't just pawn him off.
I'm not trying to pawn him
we-
off. I'm trying to make
can
sure
we
we don't
tell
kill
the
our
difference?
friend by
Oh,
accident.
but yeah, if you want to try to mark him, yeah.
Yeah,
And-
yeah,
and
yeah.
You all start hearing growls, and you hear this call out to you. Traitor.
I tried.
Evelyn, do you want to use my bow? It's magical.
Who are you?
I mean, fuck yeah. I would love to.
Here, use this +1 short bow.
Hell yeah.
So just regular short bow stats, but +1 to attack and damage.
One of us.
Thank you.
Yes. I told you
I
to
just
run.
take it. I'm like looking at
I
it and
want
I'm
that
getting
back,
now
but,
excited.
like,
Oh yeah.
They're gonna kill you.
Is he speaking to them?
Many of us. Few of them.
Fine.
We just
See the eyes like dip back from being visible, and you all see that head that was obviously like sort of almost like communicating towards him, like disappear into the brush. The other ones you still can't see. He just kind of like sinks back though.
Whichever one's closest to me. Can I cast Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, you can.
Great. You.
Nice. Yeah, you go to do your verbal and your somatic.
Yep.
And you cast Hunter's Mark. That one is now marked. You can tell where it's at all times.
For the next hour.
Yep. Every now and then, that shifting that they all tend to do, you'll see it like, you can tell where it's at. It's from here to here. And you can tell that it itself seems to be like on a rotation pattern. Like, you never see them backtrack in that rotation. They just keep that rotation moving around. He keeps that rotation moving around.
Gotcha.
So you can kind of confer that probably that's what they're doing. They're making it to where, like,
2 times.
either A, they're trying to cover all tracks or cover movement spots that they think y'all can get through, or something.
Can I smell how many? With my new dog, keen senses. I should have keen hearing and smell. Advantage on wisdom checks that rely on hearing.
Give me a perception check. I'll give you advantage.
That's a 9 and a 7. I think it was 4. Perception was 5, so 14.
You smell about 5 or 6 different scents. It smells like 5 or 6 different things. Like, it smells like wolf. They all kind of have a wolf smell.
Sure.
But it smells, each one's a little bit different.
Do you want to smell faintly of perfume, like perhaps a house?
I mean, he's sniffing the butts from far away, you know? Yeah. Hey,
Alright, cool.
You guys draw weapons. And
I'm gonna back myself up into my team here.
Okay.
Great.
This guy's a little red collar on.
It's a bandana.
Man, it's whatever keeps us from killing you accidentally, alright?
That's fair. I never even thought of that. That's
Yeah.
good.
That's a great idea. Cool.
So we just waiting for one of them to attack?
Waiting for somebody to fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at my new short bow.
Oh,
Doing a little
obviously,
heavy.
you know, arrows and stuff too. But
Just doing a little dance.
try and
Kinda
remember
getting
where they
excited now.
land. So if you miss,
Do you get sneak attack at level 1?
Yeah.
Nice.
as long as you either have advantage, don't move on your turn, or have someone next to them.
Hell yeah.
Give me. Ooh, you would be the best one for this because of like hearing and smell. Give me another perception check real quick
All right.
with advantage.
That's 4. That's a 17. I think I used this. No, I used my own perception.
Whichever one's better.
Okay. Then 22.
22. The three of you can't hear it. You can. That howl that was distant is a lot quieter. It sounds purposeful, and it's closer. It's like close about half. It seems like it's about half the distance of what it was.
This is
But it's
about to be
quieter.
serious.
It's quieter, and
Great.
it's saying,
Time to go.
Good.
Our way?
Yeah,
Yep.
I smell
Right,
6.
it is 5 and 5, then 10 at once. So
I smell 6 wolves around.
Yeah, like 5 or 6. You're not entirely sure.
Convey that, and there are more coming. So we need to make a
Right.
move in either
time to
way.
go.
Alright, let's
Yeah, everyone.
fucking go.
Shoot one. Shoot at one.
Alright.
You're just gonna
one.
you're gonna point at the one that's marked.
Mhm.
You know exactly where that
Mhm.
is. You're gonna take a shot.
Right there. I gave her my bow
Yep.
Oh,
because
okay.
I have a rapier and a shield.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
But
yeah, so I have the
A
short
plus 1
bow.
weapon doesn't
Plus-
require attunement. So
Okay.
here you go.
You can symbolically see the problem is there because dark vision is 60 feet.
Mm.
It's 30 and 30, right? So
It's-
30 and bright.
No, it's just
So
like
you did?
it's just 60. It doesn't delineate.
Oh, it doesn't delineate anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see the head where you're going to shoot.
Okay.
Alright, take a shot.
Fuck it. Alright.
It's just only in grayscale for dark vision.
Yeah.
So
I thought
D20
it still,
to
it
hit,
doesn't
and then
worry about
D6
dim light,
for damage.
dim light or darkness anymore?
No.
Alright, and then... Sorry, do I...
Because this is only when dark vision only kicks in when there's like no light.
I guess I need
So,
one
like,
more camera, right?
Your regular.
For
Dice
no,
cam.
dark vision for the longest time has been, you can, in low light, you can see as
we
it
still
goes.
have to throw in the middle.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
like when you roll into
And
it.
then in pitch black,
Get that one.
for a certain distance,
Yeah.
you can see as it
Dim light.
And
Yeah.
that far down,
I don't think
it's
it's
not
changed
exactly
much.
that great.
I don't know.
Am I rolling a D20 to hit, or what
Yep.
do I
I
roll?
think
That's
so.
how I
You're
do it.
you roll into attack.
It's still like that.
God damn it.
Uh,
Alright.
You have dark vision with a range of 60
Oh.
feet. It is one line.
Is that a 1?
A
Yeah.
singular arrow. Whatever. It just starts it.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
What is it?
1. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Well, you missed.
You go to take your shot, and as you pull back on the
I just
when you
punched
pull back on the
myself.
bow, it just kind of slips on like half draw,
Oh no.
and you see the bolt just go and hit the ground.
Are you new at this?
And the moment the bolt
It's magic. It
the
does
moment
half
the
the work
bolt
for you.
clatters to the ground,
Uh-huh.
it hurts. Well, I think that thing needs attunement to do its rope shot, huh?
Oh, that's the rope catch. That's a whole different thing.
Oh, it is. It
Yeah.
is. That's the
Yeah,
gun.
that's the- yeah.
It's like a crossbow.
Okay,
You got a
Yeah.
rope caster?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The moment that arrow
I
like
have to try and land grappling
kind of
hooks
like
on shit. I
flies
used to
almost
catch
to
people
nowhere,
with
about
it.
half the distance between you and them, probably about like a good 10 feet, hits the ground.
Becomes a harness.
You immediately see 3 of them immediately rush out from
Cannot be used on
their
it.
dark spots. So everyone now roll it.
Cool.
Fantastic.
That's really what I wanted. I just wanted
Oh,
to take
okay,
it off.
great,
If you get
yeah,
free
thanks.
damage, awesome. If not, nah. And I have alert, so it's.
Instead I got the fucking
Okay. We have need a mog.
got the fucking rose
yeah.
version
Yeah.
of Oh
Lord.
hell yeah.
For initiative.
Sorry, what?
Initiative.
Keep track
Oh,
of
yeah.
initiative.
Fuck me up, Mason.
I'm a little hungry.
Me too.
I was literally just talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Lost my juice.
Pizza Palooza.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Buy 3 or more. $9. Yeah, okay. Fuck it.
Bet.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, okay.
Select your first item. Create your own pizza. Hell yeah.
Ches. Okay. Actually, let me do the whole album. Cheese mates. Does anyone want a plain cheese for any reason? Good. Okay. Didn't think so.
Don't disgust me. Jesus.
Are you ordering pizza right now?
Yes.
That's how.
Do we want to do break 1 actually?
I was kind of thinking.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do. We're gonna do break 1, and we're gonna get the initiatives all set up and everything like that. And then when we come back, we'll go
Have-
straight into combat.
Pizza.
Now,
and
the first
combat.
combat is a party.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it started with my
Wolves.
first fucking
Such a great
Fr-
starter
God.
enemy for you guys. With
Fucking-
cat tactics.
That's fine.
great.
I got Vex. I got.
Come on, we got last.
Dude, I'm so
What was the one we got last time? Was it mushroom?
So,
oh yeah,
I
you gotta
got-
hit the thing.
I don't know how to do
Where's the,
that.
where's the break?
Oh
Cue
no.
the ocean
button.
waves. Cue the ocean waves, sir. Jared, cue the ocean waves.
Cue it.
And we're back.
Woo! Woo!
Now, we see if they survive. We have initiatives on the board.
Hell yeah.
Currently, we have a Wolf A, who's at the top with 20, and Wolf F at the bottom with a 6.
Which one did I hunters mark?
Which one did you hunters? You hunted mark D, I believe.
Great.
The one I
Wait, no, it's the one you shot at, right? Yeah, Wolf A.
Hey.
Wolf
Great.
A's hunter.
Great. The one I
I'll be right in front of me.
ineffectively fucking
We're gonna theater the mind a little bit here. You're actually in a pretty small enclosed area. There's almost no point in like ask a question. I'll tell you if they're close enough or far enough.
Great.
these things, it's wolves. They don't tend to like hit and run tactic a lot. So.
Right.
More of a dog pile thing.
Yep.
Jesus.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll be here all night.
Okay, so
Don't remind
we
me.
start the initiative with Wolf A. It saw you take a shot at that arrow, and it immediately saw a chink in the armor, and that was the one that jumped at you. So it's gonna get in close enough.
Goddamn.
And I'm standing right next to her.
Yep. So let's see. It's gonna take a bite at you. It's a 19.
Fucking dead, bro.
Ooh. This is not going to be good.
It's like tougher than you think.
Yeah.
Bunch of level 2s is serious
It's gonna
business.
as it takes a chunk at you, kind of raise your arm up to kind of catch it hitting,
Okay.
and it does 3 piercing damage.
Okay. That's not terrible.
Neat.
Malcolm.
Great. And there's a target next to me.
Yep, there is a target next to you now.
I'm going to bonk him with the pointy end of my sword.
Okay. Make an attack.
Oof. Yeah, that's going to be... I don't think that hits. Be +6, so that's a 9.
It's a 9. Just misses. Her flailing her arm as it bit into her forearm, kind of like swings it a little out the way, and you kind of graze across, and don't really find purchase.
Gotcha.
And then we got Cassius.
I'm gonna circle around to the dog, and
To the one that's on
yeah,
Evelyn. Okay.
and wolf has an advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of it.
You will have advantage on this attack. You are right next to 2 other people.
13. Good flank.
13 plus. I made a thing. Plus 17.
17 total.
17 to hit. Yep.
Roll me some damage. I believe the bite is 2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4. I only got 1d4. We're gonna roll it twice. 3. 5. So it's 5 plus 2.
Let's see.
Is that
So
what I
7.
said? 7 damages. If the target is a creature, it must succeed or be prone. DC 11. Strength.
And what's the DC? 11.
11.
It does not succeed. It is immediately like knocked off her arm and then like hits the ground. You hear it like whimper as
Hold
it
it
like hits
off.
the ground from like a weird sideways like fling angle.
I told you to run.
It just growls back at you in response.
Fair enough.
10.
Alright. Now we have Wolf B. Wolf B is actually gonna come from around that side and it's gunning for you.
What a beat.
Yep. So it's gonna make an attack at you.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Wow, I'm rolling high. I'm pretty sure a 22 hits.
No.
Sorry, 23.
You
Yeah.
fucking wish.
23 hits.
Yeah.
I mean, you act like I haven't absolutely said that dead serious.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Do you have
It's gonna
No,
do the
not
same
this
thing.
character.
It'll kind of like
18.
the bite doesn't really land, but its paw like kind of coming at you like this. The nails kind of like scratch across like your side and down your chest. So you take 3 piercing damage.
That sucks. Okay.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see. Is gonna come in at you. It sees you. It looks at you and just goes, "Fucking traitor," and it goes to take its attack at you. I'll pick a different dice.
that 20?
Mm-hmm.
I'm re-rolling it, man. You turn it in.
Let me say nope.
You turn in.
Yep.
Okay. What's your? You take the AC of the wolf.
Yep. Till next level.
Unless you're I think it's you take the AC of the wolf unless your natural AC is higher, right? I think that's the way it works now, Welchie.
I thought that
Thank you.
that only applies when I take moon form. That I get the AC of the
Yeah.
of what I'm wearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Yep. What's your AC?
13.
Oh, it goes to take a bite at you, and you just kind of like immediately shift off to the side. It misses barely.
I knew it would do that.
Because you can think like one.
You'll
right.
use that as well. Alright, Evelyn.
Alright.
You currently have a,
Yeah, fuck. Alright, so Wolfie is kind of down next to me.
mm-hmm. It
So.
is prone. You, with melee attacks, you do have advantage on it.
Okay.
You get sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage, so yeah, you would get sneak attack.
Okay,
And I'm
perfect.
also
Yeah. I'm gonna short bow, sneak attack.
So this is Wolf A.
Was that you when firing close? Isn't that?
Eh,
Do I have the wrong game?
If you fire, if you're using a range attack within 5 feet,
Yeah.
you have disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Or if you make a range attack against a prone target, you have disadvantage.
Right.
Okay,
Oh,
then
then
I'm
use
gonna
your
I'm gonna
knife
use
first.
my short sword then.
Unless you have like the feat that says otherwise. There's like 2 feats that do, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
use my
crossbow,
short
that's
sword
pretty
then.
Stop doing that. You have advantage.
You have advantage.
I do.
You have
Thank
advantage.
God.
You have
Thank
advantage.
God.
You have advantage.
Bruh, you're going in dice jail after this. This is bullshit. Okay, I mean,
Redemption.
not great. That's the 9.
No, plus to
That's the total?
Oh,
What's the total?
Yeah.
What's your to hit?
you get a plus to hit on the dagger.
It's gonna be your dexterity plus your proficiency.
oh my
bonus.
God.
Yep.
How am I?
This way, is it
This
short sword or
dumb.
dagger?
Short sword.
It's
Short
short
sword.
sword.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, so
You can use either with a short sword.
okay, so I can use dexterity or what?
I assume her
strength.
dexterity is better.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
She's
No,
a rogue.
I'm fucking.
Dude, orc rogue, you have
Your
no idea.
dexterity.
Yep.
What is your dexterity modifier?
Oh God, 14
So that's
plus
plus 2. So you're plus 4 total.
Okay.
So you get Lila. See how, like on your.
Oh,
how's this
I
supposed to
see.
work?
Okay.
That's gonna be your plus to
Yep.
hit.
I'm so sorry.
So you add that to whatever you rolled.
Okay, so I rolled a 9, so it's gonna be
So
13. Yep.
You hit.
Fuck yeah. All right.
And, like
So
you're a little shaky because like you use the arm that just got hit into.
yeah.
And it kind of obviously shakes a little bit from the pain. You're not sort of like really fighting like this. You're
Yeah.
not used to get bit by a fucking wild wolf in the middle of the woods.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a little shaky, but you do stab down and
Okay,
do
larger
fine
dice
purchase.
That might work. Hell yeah.
It just feels like you're getting caught in the corner.
Yeah, that's what it is. Thanks. That's what it is. All right. So then.
I've always never been a
D6
fan of like
damage.
Yep.
the dice roll like trays like that don't have a solid base to them for it to bounce around and actually like.
Yeah.
It
my
says,
first one.
It says peace
All right.
was never an
4.
option. That's what it says.
Plus
2.
your sneak attack.
Oh yeah, plus
D6?
Several D6s, I think.
A
Level 2 should just be 1.
Is it just one? I thought
Okay.
it started it.
Okay. What am I rolling and what do I add?
So sneak attack.
Yes.
Is this your?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Please go for it.
Yeah.
Look up my shit. Sorry, y'all.
How dare you?
Apologies. It's
New
It's your
stuff.
first
New
combat.
stuff. Learning proficiencies. Yeah. Once per turn, you can roll an extra d6 on damage.
Hell
for one
yeah.
creature you hit with attack if you have advantage.
okay.
On the attack roll and uses a finesse or ranged weapon. Extra
Yep.
damage type is the same as the weapon type.
Does a
So
short
you
sword?
just roll another
Yeah.
d6
It's
and
finesse?
then
Wow.
you add those together.
Okay.
Yeah. That's long.
So
So
you have
6
6 total
and
I
then
own one.
plus 2,
and plus 2.
8.
And I own
So
a
8
long sword.
damage.
8
What's that?
damage.
I own a short
And that's the one that's
I
on
own
the
a
ground,
short sword.
correct?
Yes.
And a long sword. And a katana.
I have some
That one's wooden though. So
Alright,
I can hit people with it.
That was what?
That
when
one's
you-
wooden though, so I can hit people
When you go
with
to stab down,
Yes.
that like kind of shakiness, like you're more so you're not entirely sure. You want to aim to kind of hit,
Mm-hmm.
but you know you're not supposed to really ruin the pelts as much as possible, if possible. So you kind of just like you skiff off for going to hit like for the neck and not the body,
Yeah.
because you understand fine clothing. You
Yeah.
understand preserve as much as you can. That's where the money's at. And then going for the neck, you actually accidentally aim, and the sword goes straight through the eyeball.
Oh
And you're just
yeah.
like, it was
Hey, that's ideal.
Fuck
Never
yeah.
the pelt at all.
the Cassius wolf with the thing tied around his neck that's
Yeah.
currently holding the wolf down by the throat.
Yeah.
Is suddenly you are the sword is like here to your face, like, and it sticks right through it, and it squirts all over your face.
Oh man,
Sorry, I got blood on your fur, Cass.
I'm more upset that we're killing the wolves instead of I don't mind
How
blood.
else were we gonna take their
And you have
skin?
That's what I came out here for.
and you have Wolf A.
If you want to do it, we didn't have to take this quote.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Well, I know what I'm doing with my bonus action.
Wolf A has expired.
Wolf A.
Now we're down to Wolf D.
Hell yeah.
So Wolf D is gonna come out and come for you. You seem like an open thing. Them two. He's kind of blocking up the path to get to her after the bite was seen going to him, to Evelyn. So now that Wolf D's come from you. So 13 hit. Nope. Yep. Same thing. You're actually wearing a little bit of armor, so it looks like the same tactic. It's coming to jump and bite, and you just
I
raise
rush
your
it with
arm.
my wing.
Yeah. Oh, you've got shield on, right?
Shield.
Yeah. So yeah, you're just like
Bonk.
you just like push away for a second, and the wolf kind of bounces off and just lands like right next to you, waiting. Wolfie.
Hell yeah.
Wolfie's coming for you. It saw that was not. You are a traitor. He saw you pin your own kind down, and he's like screaming and yelling. This
Yeah.
wolf is barking like louder than any dog you've ever seen, and snarling and slobbering. When you kind of get spurt with the blood and the eye juice, you kind of like you shift and wince a little bit and shake from it just hitting you in the face. And when that goes to happen, the wolf goes to like lunge and snap at you, but that little shift kind of changes where you are for a split second, and it just kind of bounces off the top of you and then like lands next to you.
Okay. Cool. That's Wolfie. Heard.
Donald McDonald.
Mr.
My turn.
Donald McConnell, you do have a wolf currently in your face right now.
In my face.
Yep.
Let's see.
That's not an ideal place for
We're
Wolf
supposed
to
to
be.
try to save the pelts. When you say in my face,
It is within melee range.
is it facing me?
Yes. Yeah, it is directly looking at you. For the most part, the four of you were kind of standing there with like back to back with each other,
Yeah.
like looking out at every direction. So like the one that the eyes that you saw is coming for you, and it came for you. Missed you. Did it miss you? No,
Yeah.
it hit
No,
you.
it hit-
It
it hit.
hit you.
Three, yeah.
Yeah, it scratched you.
And I'm
it's standing there in
assuming
front of you.
I'm assuming its mouth is open a
Yes.
little.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
I'd
It is
like
like
to
teeth there.
fireball it. Firebolt it right in the mouth, if I can.
Okay, so
That's what I'm aiming for.
I do call shots. This is
Okay, elaborate.
Just
so the way call shots
It's like
work
pool.
is if you are aiming at a specific target, I'm going to give a random negative to the roll,
Ooh.
depending on how hard I think it would be to hit that specific spot instead of hitting center.
How far away is it?
He's
from
in
me?
melee range with you, so you're also going to have disadvantage on this.
Oh! In that case, I'm gonna use my spear then. Yeah.
Use your prison pocket spear.
Spells are the same thing. It's any range when it's ranged attack within 5 feet. You have
Yeah,
disadvantage.
I'll
do
be.
you know like
attacking
shocking
with-
grasp or anything? Some spells are melee.
I don't think I have any melee spells now.
Okay.
Although, magic missile always hits.
And this always hits.
Always
And does
hits.
force damage, which would not ruin the pelt very much.
Nope.
This
That's
is
true.
It's like punching.
Yep.
But
It's punch lasers from the punch dimension.
it's close.
Just
enough,
like
though.
Cyclops.
I'm gonna try and spear it.
I did bring dice stone with me.
Yeah.
Not all of the dice stone. So I have the extra and everything else.
So we have
I'm just saying, after this, I'm not
with
playing with dice.
D20.
I'm fucking in.
It's 11 to hit.
Well, it's smashing missile, right?
No, I'm
Spear.
poking my spear.
Oh, you're using spear.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 11 to hit.
Yep.
Don't hit. You miss.
Oh.
It's a little dark. This thing's a little wily. It's a little too close. Spears kind of. Spears are used in melee, but you kind of. It's snapping at you like you're trying to swoosh. You're trying to stab.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
And now we go to
Guess I missed that
Wolf.
one.
Woof.
Where you were, you left kind of the back-to-back spot where you were.
Okay.
Because you came around Alcoon to kind of go after the wolf that initially jumped at Evelyn. Your spot is now like open in like what was that 4-way lookout.
Sure.
Wolf F is coming from the direction where you were looking, and it's immediately coming to attack Alfred. It saw that it has a shield. It's something. This thing puts things in front of itself easily to try to like keep themselves away.
Sure.
It doesn't like that. Fight somewhat intelligently, kill the protector, or separate the protector from what it sees.
Sounds like flanking to me.
At least with advantage, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the
So
tactics of
the
attack.
pack tactics.
Sure, yeah, I'm not
are
worried about that. I'm just
currently
worried about
activated right now for
flanking
this
for me.
because he does have another wolf that's in front of him. That tried to bite at him. So 13 doesn't hit you, right?
Not even close.
Nope. Same thing with this one. This one like goes to bite, but it catches armor. Like, because are you wearing chain? No,
Breastplate.
You're wearing a breastplate, right? So you are wearing a solid armor. So yeah, it goes to like bite you in the back, but it doesn't realize that.
Also, my
It hits
wings
you
are
back.
out, so
Yeah, the
There's
wings
a lot
are kind
going
of
on
like
there.
flapping in its face a little bit. It doesn't really know what to do with those. So that's a miss. And then now we're back at the top of the initiative. You
Great.
have 2 wolves currently.
Is there one that I can flank with? With an ally of Evelyn or Cassius or something? Even if I have to shift, I take an attack,
Not necessarily, because the positioning is currently
I will move to
Evelyn,
flank.
Cassius, and then you.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a wolf here on you. There's a wolf here on you, and then there's a wolf here on Evelyn, by like Evelyn and Cassius. So you would have to walk all the way around one wolf, and to do that, you would create an opportunity attack if you want to do that.
How many? Just one or?
Just one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Fight me.
So you're gonna take the opportunity attack.
Yep. I want advantage.
It's cocked. Yeah, it's missing.
Great.
It snaps. You're moving too fast.
I'm going to attack.
Angling.
Bonus action to move my hunter's mark to the one I'm about to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that was the one that bounced off the hand
Is it-
that tried to.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then that is a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Roll your dice.
Cool.
D8.
So
2d8 plus. I double dice.
You
You
wanna-
roll another dice. Double dice.
yeah, that's what I prefer.
Okay.
Double.
So D8, D6 plus 3.
Yep.
Cool. 6 and 6.
Wowzers.
So that's 12, 24 plus 3 is 27 damage.
Yeah.
I
Jesus.
think it dies.
The wolf explodes.
Yeah, dude.
So you understand skinning. You don't want to ruin any part of this at
Just
all
like take
whatsoever.
its head off, basically.
So when you sweep around quick enough, you're immediately like you're not even picking up rapier to swing. You're just holding rapier forward.
Unzip.
And as you kind of push in forward, the body of the wolf kind of like you hit against it, and the two of you kind of see it like stiffen for a second, and then immediately like slack and slide down as you see from through ear canal to ear canal, the tip of the rapier slide out, and it just slips. It was just a clean, quick kill. Ear canal, ruin, no pelt, create nothing issue.
How far do I
brain
have to
matter
move
is
to
kind
that?
of and blood are kind of like starting to pool, but you didn't create marring on any of the head or the pelt as much as possible.
How far did I have to move for that?
That would have been 10 feet.
10
15
feet? Great.
Going around.
My wings are out, so I have a fly speed. I'm going to try and move into flanking with... who's next?
Me.
Cassius? You have back tactics, so I'm going to try and get flank for Evelyn on the next one.
Flank for Evelyn on the next one? Okay.
20 feet as the crow flies. So.
Because what? B is...
If possible.
That was B. That was B that you just killed.
Hell yeah.
So B was killed. C and D are on you.
Mm-hmm.
E and F is on you. E is on you. Okay.
Is F the one that made the opportunity attack?
Uh,
'Cause that was
E
the one
was.
on me. E was? Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
E was the one. Yeah, E was the one that made the opportunity attack against you.
Great.
And then you're gonna move again from where you're at.
Yeah, and I can fly, so I can just go straight over if
Okay.
I need to.
You
So,
are gonna pull an opportunity attack from Wolf C.
That's fine.
That was the one that you kind of skirted around that
Yeah,
you didn't get the
that's fine.
that didn't get an opportunity attack on you. It's gonna get one now.
Can I pin that one between Evelyn and I?
No, that wolf. So like on the outside.
That one's on the outside. Okay, that's fine.
The one you would be able to pin would be D.
D. Because that's the one on that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
20 hits, 30, right?
20 will hit.
Okay. Oh, it's cocked. 6 damage. 6 piercing damage.
Cool.
And it kind of like nips and grabs like sort of the edge webbing of your wing, and it kind of rips out a little bit. You can still kind of like maneuver and use it.
I'm going to cast, as a reaction, I'm going to cast Spiny Shield.
Mm-hmm.
An ethereal barrier of spikes made of magical force interposes itself between you and an attacker. And until your next turn when you're hit by a melee attack, the barrier reduces the damage you are dealt by 2d4 and deals the same amount of piercing damage to the attacker.
Okay.
Ineffective against ranged attacks. So
Roll
2d4.
2d4.
I definitely have 1, 2. 4.
So 4 total?
Yep. So he takes 4, and you said he did 6.
That's Wolf C, correct?
So I still take 2. But
You still take 2? Okay.
yeah, because it was 6
and then
damage.
the wolf took 6.
And the wolf took 4.
4.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we're back at Cassius.
Would it take an action to like? I don't know. I feel like I'd be able to like hear if more are coming, how close the other ones are.
You could do so, but it would take your action.
Let me take my action.
Yeah, you would have to. It's the heat of a battle. You would need to be extremely try to concentrate out of like the snarls, the growls, and the weapons going off, and the
Sure.
noises to try to like reach out to that distance.
I think what I want to do, because now I have the equipment, I'm gonna howl with like purposely no words. Just like make
Just
the noise.
screams.
Yeah.
So it's just in wolf, it's inaudible like noise.
I'm just gonna scream as loud as I can in wolf.
It's goat scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. I'll let you do that as your bonus action.
Okay.
I think that would be easy enough to do as a bonus action. So just to make noise and talk. Talking is usually a free action, but you have a purpose for it. So.
Okay. And there's a wolf on me.
Yes, there is one on you currently right now.
Okay.
It was the one. It's the one that didn't take the 4 damage from him.
Okay.
There was 2 on him, and he circled around, took opportunity attack. 1 came around, killed one of the other wolves that were on you, and then he flew off and took an opportunity attack from the second.
So it's just me and this guy now.
Yeah, You have you're not going to have an ally in range for pack tactics.
Understood. Yeah, I'm gonna try and shove.
We're going to try to shove as a wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to push that one away from me?
Yes.
Okay. Make a
Strength?
Make a strength check.
10.
Natural 1. So yeah, no problem. Like you just immediately like swing your hindquarters around and bump like the mass of like your shoulder and your hindquarters into that one wolf, and it was hard enough for it to stumble back. And as it stumbles back, it hits against the other one because it was knocked straight off its feet, and it pushes both of them 5 feet away from him.
I'm not moving. I'm just gonna stand there and look menacing. No movement necessary, please.
Now, Wolf C. Yeah, Wolf C. Because Wolf C was the first one, so that's the one who you just shoved and is now in his prone.
Do they react at all to that strange wolf sound?
No.
Okay.
Not the ones that are there dealing with you, and you don't hear anything from the distance.
Fair enough.
That other one gets up. The one that you just knocked down is going to use half his movement to get up. He's within 5 feet of you. He's just going to move back in and take a bump.
Okay.
23.
Okay, hit me.
That is 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
As he
Don't
kind of
forget
grabs you by the scruff with his teeth and kind of just shakes a little bit before he kind of slides off.
Ouch. bitch dog.
Fucking traitor.
I need my pelt. Do you need your pelt?
I need your help.
Now we go to Evelyn.
All right.
So I moved to flank, so she'll
F
have...
is currently on Donald.
Mm-hmm.
C was the one that was knocked over. D was the one that kind of went with it. So E is in front of you.
Okay.
He's like, it's like to the side.
That's the one that I was trying
Yeah,
to
we're
flank with.
flanking.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So
Which you currently are flanked.
yeah.
It is flanked at the moment with you now.
Gotcha. Remind me.
Advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It just automatically gives you advantage.
Yep.
great. Awesome. All right. So
You're
yeah,
good to go.
I'm gonna fuck it up with a short sword again, or attempt to.
So roll me 2d20s.
All right.
You knew one at a time.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one at a time. Okay. Oh, that is a 9. 13.
So 13 on
we
dice
decided
plus
four.
4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
17? Yeah, you hit. Roll in.
Hell yeah. All right.
So it's the 2d6 again.
2d6.
2d6
Plus
plus
two.
2.
2. 5.
7, 8, 9. So 9 total.
Yep.
You
Is
say
that
E?
E?
Yeah.
That's E, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you kind of like, you immediately pull from like this, from the eye socket from the other wolf, and you just like swing immediately here, and you catch it across the face. And across the snout, you see like the side of the snout kind of like split. And like start
Okay.
bleeding.
Heard. Cool.
Mhm.
Sick.
Wolf D was the one that got pushed back along with the one that got knocked down. It is just going to immediately join in with the other wolf. And it's going to come straight for you. It's yelling traitor at you as well. So it is going to attack tactics. And it is just going to miss. Like it's
Both?
So D comes around and D goes to try to take a bite, but in the scramble of them of C trying to get up, it like bumps and knocks that one out of the way, and it kind of misses. They just kind of like snap and snarl at each other for a second before they like focus back on you.
Assholes.
Yep. And that's E. That's E, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
That's E.
Ooh, I need
Correct.
water.
Roll.
Would you second that?
Yeah.
Liquids go down the other one.
Thanks. I needed that.
I think Donald. I
It's pizza time, yeah.
Yeah.
So lovely people.
Fucking pizza time.
Wolves. They're not too bad. I scaled them down a little bit.
I was gonna say, I think with as many as we have coming,
Yeah.
There could only be 2 more coming.
I'm not like I'm using the stat block for the most part. What I'm doing is I'm kind of scaling down their damage a little bit, and that's purely because of the fact of these are wild animals. This is a protected area in a sense. There tends to not be much prey. They don't really look like the most healthiest of wolves. They don't look bad, but they don't look like they're not.
Yeah.
yeah.
These aren't elite, well-trained werewolves or
Yeah.
something.
No.
They're just...
No, these look like probably more.
They've
so
had kind of lazy lives.
They're probably more so like scouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, someone made a move, so they had to like initiate at that point. Otherwise, they can't let y'all get away. Not with whatever Cassius heard of, like the other whatever else is coming.
Yeah.
So they're not fat wolves.
No, they're
Okay.
not. They're not emaciated, but they're not like they don't look the well.
They're not chunk.
Cool. Then I'm totally fine
These are
killing them.
these are probably like betas of the pack,
Mm.
like size wise. Look, they don't get the best of meals, but they don't, stop.
Yeah.
Unlike my man here, who's like a healthy person who's
Yeah.
turning into a healthy wolf. So he ain't got that much health. Oh, good. You'll kill 2 of them. You'll kill 2 of them in like 1 hit.
Yeah.
Each,
I know.
for the most part. 2 of
That's
them.
sick.
2 of the 4 that's up right now are one's over halfway. One looks real bloody, and the other, the one you slashed, looks like he's like.
Hell yeah.
And then there's the other one, the one that bit into your, whatever your spectral armor shit is. It's hurt, but still looks like it can fight.
Brambles
Yeah.
cover around me.
It's got a big hole in its lip. From
Oh.
biting at like the magical bramble armor.
Mm.
Does it look like actual like big physical brambles when it happens, or is it like manifestation
let's
of
see.
like magic?
Let's see if it says anything.
Oh my
An
God.
ethereal
So
barrier
fast.
of spikes.
So
So they're
it's-
kind of like they look like it, but they're kind of like translucent.
Translucent, yeah.
Made of magical force.
What is it now?
The way that my spiny shield works.
I was seeing if they manifest as like what looks like physical like big spike brambles, or is it like plain see kind of slightly opaque see through magic brambles? I have too much talking I have to do right now. I will grab a piece that's hungry.
All right.
Speaking of which,
My turn.
Donald, you're up.
My turn. This time,
This is Wolf F. Wolf F is currently the one that's on you.
yeah. So the spear didn't work. I will. Does it take an action to switch weapons? No.
No,
Okay.
it's considered a free action
Yeah.
to stow and pull.
Cool. Well, my spear will go back where it was, and I'm pulling that fucking dagger out. Stab this thing.
You want me
As I
to
can. Yeah.
make an attack?
Yeah.
15 plus 4, 19?
And 19 hits.
Yeah. it
Roll me
does.
a d4 plus
Plus
whatever your
2.
dex is.
3,
5
5.
damage?
Yeah.
All right.
5. Yeah!
You kind of stab forward, and when you go to stab forward, you just like you do a hard up and a quick. You hard up quick and just pull and and like kind of throw your hand out there. When you throw your hand out there, you catch it like in like the shoulder, like right below the shoulder,
Okay.
and you just feel the dagger go, and it immediately pull out. You can see like the blood now beginning as it kind of like starts to favor that leg a little bit. It's more so standing on the right side now as it kind of just not necessarily hobbles, but it's like it's favoring that leg. All right, back at top initiative. We're at Alcoon.
Great. Bonus action.
Thank you so much.
Shift Hunter's Mark.
You did amazing. Let me know.
Are we still
You're going to C.
whichever one I'm flanking with?
That would be CDE.
E. Great. E it is.
Okay.
And then still flanking. No one's moved.
Nope.
Great. With advantage. That's gonna be 12 plus what is it, 6? 18.
18 total.
Yeah.
It hits.
Great. So 9, 11 damage.
11 damage.
Yep.
Not as clean as the last one, but you kind of do the same thing this time. You don't
Mhm.
necessarily hit, like through the ear again.
Uh-huh.
You end up catching like through the neck.
Got it.
So
But is this one down?
yeah, this one
Great.
immediately goes down. It slumps once again, lifeless, just like the last one did. It takes a second, kind of like wriggles on the blade for a second, and then it just like kind of lets loose, and you just kind of like push off with your foot and pull the rapier out. It's a little bit. It's kind of thicker, chunkier meat.
Is there a point where they're like any of them close to each other? Where I can interpose myself?
Currently, right now, C and D are near each other.
And who are they hounding?
Cassius.
hounding.
I said I'll be here all
It
night.
is Cassius, and they are literally right next to each other, right in front of
Perfect.
Cassius.
Can I get down and fly over and just land right in front of them?
You want to land in front of them, or
Yeah.
you want to flank with Cassius?
I don't need to flank because Cassius has pack tactics, so I'm just gonna land next to him
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no problem.
and like kind of flap my wings and
Mm-hmm.
look big and menacing.
Yep.
Cool. That's my turn.
Cassius, you're up.
An action bonus.
The Alcoon kind of lands next to you. At that point, you feel a little bit more of an invigoration of, like, okay, I now have someone here backing me up.
I'm gonna attack the dog.
Okay. The one on the right, which is C,
The one that kept coming to me. The one that bit me last time.
the one that bit you last time. C.
Okay. Here I go.
Pack tactics.
10,
Revenge.
15.
15 will do it.
15 is a plus 4 to hit 19.
Yep, it hits. For your D4, sir.
4. 2d4. Wow, max.
Nice. 10 damage.
So 10 damage total.
Yep.
For a second time, that one, or like technically a third or fourth time, that one goes to like yell out traitor at you again. And the moment it goes to do that, it goes to lift its chin to bark, and you just immediately like clutch underneath the chin and grab the throat and just squeeze. And you hear, and then the wolf falls lifeless in your jaws.
And I'll throw it to the ground dramatically. I told you to run.
It's
Like
looks
baring teeth, just like covered in fucking blood.
it's a mixture. It's a mixture of what looks like savagery, and you know when you ever seen the videos of like dogs when they go to wake up humans in bed, and they're just like they're doing the stomp. Mm-hmm. It's like a mixture of that with like a throw of the body.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to like plant his feet and make a point to the rest of them instead of the one he just killed. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit of a mixture. Let's see. See is now dead. And that one's currently there are bite marks and there's blood flowing from it, but not as much as like the slashes and like the stabs and stuff like that. So next we're up at Evelyn.
Sick. All right. Which one am I closest to now?
You are closest technically to F.
F. Okay.
Which is like currently carrying Mr. McConnell over here.
Okay. About how far?
It's about 5 feet away. If you like shift positions and move like this, like just turn around and like walk 5 feet, you're kind of almost flanking.
Okay.
10 feet you'll be flanking, 5 feet you'll be next to them. Not flanking.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna do the 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Flank.
You'll immediately see her like suddenly shift rather quickly behind you.
Oh my.
Yeah. Flank and then.
Oh, you're fucked now.
And then I guess I can still use my short sword even though I'm technically moving that turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is just your movement. Like, you still have an
perfect.
action, you still
Okay,
have a bonus
great.
action.
Sorry, it's been a while, y'all.
All good.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Learning.
Okay, so that is actually a 6.
Okay,
Fuck.
you have advantage.
So
Roll it again.
Is it a 4?
fucking 1.
It's a 1?
Wow.
It's a 1. That's 3. That's
You
goddamn 3. All right.
So you go to swing, and when you go to swing, you don't realize it, but all of a sudden there's a wolf tail that just goes in your face, and you just like swing. You swing up and wide, trying to get it out of your face.
Do you have a dagger?
I do. Yes.
You can draw that with your offhand and use your bonus action to make
I'll let you do that.
offhand attack.
Hell yeah, please do. Thank
Two
you.
weapon fighting.
I'll
All
let you
right.
do that.
Fuck yeah.
It
Is
has
that
to be
something
light
anyone
attack,
can do?
which is a short sword.
I could have taken
Gotcha.
2 hits with my dagger.
I think you need a second
No.
dagger.
You
I
can
have a
take
second
a
dagger.
Oh.
You still
very
have
impressive.
advantage.
Still have advantage.
That's the 4th.
Was that a 1?
Yep. So, it's telling
Fuck you. Stay on the ground.
It's trying to do the job itself. Get rid of it.
18. Fuck. Thank God.
I'll take it.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, you while kind of like shooing the tail out of your face with the short sword, you manage to like be able to swing the dagger in and aim for the hind quarter. Roll me some damage.
So you're gonna roll a D4, a D6 plus 2.
D4, D6 plus 2. All right. Oh shit. 10.
It was a 6 and a
And a 4?
Or 4 and a 4 plus 2.
4
Right?
and 4.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 10.
Yeah.
That was F, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. When you kind of shoo the tail out of the way and hold it back with the sword, almost like holding back like plants when you're going through a jungle with like something like a machete.
A machete.
You'll swing the dagger and you'll pull the dagger in from under and come up. And when you do, you hit like right in front of the pelvis.
Oh shit. Okay.
And the moment you do that, you'll kind of like go to pull the dagger back out, but you drag on accident, and you pull out. The moment you do that, all you see is just like you hear, and you can see it well enough. It's like its intestines and like viscera and stuff that just fall out, and the wolf just immediately, and it hits the ground.
Disgusting. Oh,
Like it's the intestines doesn't look whole. It looks like you probably like dragged and sliced through. So it's like, it's like
I'm good. I'm just gonna kind of back away and just.
okay.
We call that an evisceration.
Wait, was that the one that was fucking with me?
That was the one that was on you, yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, she hit him with the anime, nothing personal.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back to you.
Great. There is one wolf left.
Yep.
Wait, we
is
skipped
anyone
me?
around it?
Did we skip
Oh, wait, no,
me?
it is.
Yeah, it's my turn.
You're right,
Yeah, it's
totally.
Donald.
Yeah.
Donald.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh,
yeah, it is Donald. It is Donald.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
that
you
wolf
watch her.
at?
You watch her gut. Just.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, wait, it's Wolf D, then no.
Oh yeah. Wolf.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought so. It's the one that's up to you.
Yep.
I'm gonna need you to make an opportunity attack. As Wolf D is gonna see what's going on, and he's gonna try to bolt.
Jesus, you're so fucking dumb, all of you. That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Yep.
You.
Am I like
he
prone?
actually smacks you in the face with his hair as he turns, almost like a slight.
Roll
And
a
he just-
D2.
He immediately bolts off and runs into the trees, in the direction that you heard the soft howl coming from earlier. And he takes his 40 and then dashes another. So he's gone. He's out of here.
We got 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Three
Should
more
we
coming.
skin them
Currently,
now?
as of right now, is any y'all giving chase?
Oh yeah, I'm chasing. Yeah.
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 Like I said, just remember it ran 80 feet in a direction.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, I
It
can't
moved.
catch
It moved its 40.
Yeah, 10 minutes of
it had
flight, I
40
don't wanna
movement. It
It
moved
dash.
its 40 and then it dashed. And this is a dense. This is dense forest.
Right.
Can I move my hunter's mark to him?
You had already done it last.
I know, but like when it comes back around, because
You're not gonna. He's out of sight. You can't even see him. He's 80 feet.
Gotcha.
He's 80 feet in the direction.
Let's see, what
He's
is
outside the range of your dark vision.
Heard. Hunter's mark is 90 feet. If I go that way, can I try and get
If you
in
can
vision?
see him, yeah.
Because I can move and then dash, and that's 60. Does that
Yeah,
get me?
it's possible. So what happens is he runs about 40 or 50. He runs about 40 or 50 feet, and then you lose vision of him completely. He is like behind trees and in the foliage. Like you don't see him anymore.
Can I?
Not that you can't see him. it's
Right.
that, like he is.
Well, yeah, 'cause
he's
there's
now
obstruction.
hiding from you.
Hey,
Can
Dude.
I just?
did that wolf take any damage yet?
No, that wolf wasn't touched once. You have the choice to follow or not follow.
I'm
But
gonna
as far as you
fire-
can tell,
I'm gonna firebolt.
he hauled ass. He hauled ass.
Oh, he's already 80 feet away.
Yeah.
He's
so-
80 feet out of vision.
Okay.
Everyone lost actual like visual, not because of the darkness, but just because of
Right.
there's so much shit. You lost vision of him at about like 50 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
You kind of saw him past that 40 foot
Alright.
mark just because he's hauling ass and you could see like bushes and shit moving. You could see him moving, but once he hits about that 50 foot mark, he kind of like just he's gone. He's covered by like tree line and
Okay.
like tree cover and bush. And
Well, I'm
shit.
not gonna chase then. I'll just stay here.
If I fly kind of up at a little bit of an angle, can I try and get eyes on him with my 60 feet?
You can kind of you can try.
I would, yeah.
Just looking from where you are now, the canopy is very dense.
That's why
So
I don't
you
want to
can
go above
try,
the trees. I just
But
want to try
even,
and fly
even you
that
would realize
direction.
that like I might not be able to spot. it.
Rex.
I might not be able to.
Yeah, you
But,
try. You try.
yeah, I
it
would like to
it would
try.
be technically your turn next if you want to like kind of go up and do that. He went 80 feet this way. You have a fly speed of is it
6.
what?
It's 30.
It's 30. Yeah.
It's whatever my walking
So
speed
you
is.
would have to go up. So he would be even if you calculate that he just went in a straight line. He would kind of have like still a lead.
Yeah,
in case
I
he-
just need to get within eyesight
Yeah.
to move my hunter's mark. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, by all means, you can try. That's what
I
you
would
wanna
like
do.
to try.
All right, we'll go to your turn, and you just kind of you fly up. You flying straight up and then going, or are you
I'm
flying?
gonna
at an
fly at an angle.
At an angle?
I'm not trying to break the canopy. Because then I would have to look down through it, and that would be hard.
Okay, you're just
I'm
trying to get a higher view.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid difficult terrain, more or less, by not running.
Yeah.
I'm saying pretty low to the ground, maybe like 8 feet up.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. 18 and a 3, so it's a 9 total.
That's a 9 total.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see him.
Cool.
You don't know if he kept running straight, he's just that fast, or if he took a turn, or if he ducked behind something, or like he covered his tracks, or covered himself with something. But he's gone. Like you don't see him. He's out.
Okay.
That would be Cassie's. Are you guys gonna continue to try to do something, or y'all not have a chance?
I'm with Devereaux.
Okay.
We sure showed them, didn't we?
We're gonna pull you 3 out of combat. Are you still wanting to, or
No, I won't leave the group.
Okay, then yeah. You guys, you should lock.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna throw the lights back up.
Yep.
So we can start
Gives
scanning.
an idea.
Yep. You immediately throw the lights back up. Are you gonna do? Are you?
I'm
Do
gonna
you
do
want to
the
position
square.
them in again, like how you had them in that big square, to make as big of a section of light as you can? Okay, yeah, you're all set up. Cool.
Make it a vaguely humanoid form that patrols.
That wolf made it off.
And it's only one spot.
Eventually, after about
More
like
fun.
4 little ones.
10 to 15 seconds, you'll hear that like slightly distanced howl.
Ooh.
And
Where
what
at?
you hear is retreat. They're gone.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Cool.
So,
Good. Thank
hey
God.
Google, stop the music. They don't like me.
Hey Google, stop the music.
Let's just hope it doesn't play Rihanna. Okay, you good?
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, y'all are now all within a section, brightly lit. You can fully see now. So y'all have 5 bodies laying there, 5 wolf bodies. For the most part, pretty clean, except for the one whose entrails kind of got spilled out. And then there's the other one where there's no real damage to the pelting for the most part, but there is like the slash across the snout that you had made with the dagger.
Yeah.
So maybe
That's
the head isn't might not be as salvageable, but the pelt itself still looks in good condition.
I was gonna say
They
like
didn't ask for wolf heads.
No,
Yeah.
it's
True.
pelts.
That's true.
I want to make a hood out of one of the wolf heads.
That'd be cool with the one you.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
All right,
I will,
you have 5 bodies.
All right, come on, Ranger, do your
Okay.
thing.
I don't know
I
nothing
will
about
start to take these belts.
Start the skin.
No.
Give me.
Can I watch him to maybe learn how to do this one thing?
You can watch them. The way I always view learning stuff
Uh,
is it's gonna take some time. You gotta watch it.
Yeah,
You gotta
sure.
practice it.
Sure.
If, as long as you are doing good, you're watching, and you're practicing, and you're being proficient and watching and practicing. I got no problem giving people free abilities and free training.
love it.
You
yeah.
work towards it.
Yeah, I'd like to
Yep.
watch him skin.
Yep. And I'll, knowing he's doing that, I'll explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it.
Like I can, yeah. So
You hook
can,
the knife under here so you get it between the skin and the muscle and the subcutaneous layer, and then you just drag along.
Just drag along. Yes. Okay.
roll me survival with roll. Are you you're not are you proficient in medicine?
No.
You're proficient in medicine?
I wish I was. I should
But
take
you're
that.
proficient in survival.
I am proficient in survival.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a d20 with advantage. Roll me a survival check.
Great. 19 plus 5.
Yeah. You go through pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
plus 4, so 23.
Cassie isn't not watching. He is gonna howl though. Again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send one back saying I'm sorry.
You okay. As far as you know, there's like no response. There's no howl back.
Never.
So
I ain't no holler back wolf.
you make quick work of the skinning.
I don't feel good about it, but I made it, so.
You've never seen the process.
No.
It is not as
Oh, dude,
refined and delicate as you think.
my animal handling, survival, and medicine are all 0. I had no clue what's going on.
It is.
This man's never even. He didn't know where chicken came from.
Yeah.
It
You
is
go to the supermarket.
where the real problem falls in is it's nighttime. You were attacked. You don't know what's going to go on.
Yeah,
This
like
process
I'm mostly
usually-
hearing.
Well, the skinning
Yeah,
process
like,
usually
yeah,
happens
but-
after you bleed a corpse out.
Fair.
Sure.
You might not have the time to do that. He's skinning now. It is kind of a bloody mess. Pelts are marred a little bit with blood. And like some goop and goop.
Do
But for the
either
most
of
part, it's
you
probably
have
all clinical
prestidigitation?
I do.
I do.
Could
It.
Yeah.
You guys want to help
Get
just
a little
Yeah.
cleaning
clean his
tea.
blood?
Yep.
Nice.
Like
You
you
got
can
it.
get rid
Right.
of you can get rid of like stained blood and everything like that, but it's not really going to help with like the pool and the leakage of the blood that's
Yeah, I
going
just
into the body.
care more about on the pelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
So
yeah, you,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
you can do that. So yeah, you take your time. It's gonna take you for all 5 wolves. It's gonna take you like probably a good like 45 minutes to an hour to do it quickly. You roll the good enough roll. You'll get them all cleaned except for
Couldn't have been much better.
except for the facial facial slash. For the most part, you're all pretty clean kills. You have the cleanest one, and then Cassius, the one that Cassius killed, is also
Yeah,
the
he's
second
just-
cleanest. It's literally just like little bite marks,
Broke his neck,
and
yeah.
Cassius snapped the neck. For a moment there, when you go to the one that Cassius killed, it almost looks like the eye, the eyes kind of like shoot to you for a second, like it's just paralyzed, not dead, but eventually they just go dead, and you can tell it's gone.
Gotcha.
It was still kind of hanging on for a second there. So
Did I know that?
yeah,
No, I would never let it hang on.
You
Never.
just ended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh no, you snapped its neck and then you dropped it.
But what I'm saying is, did I know it was alive?
As far as you knew in the heat of battle, it wasn't moving. It went. It like
Because you wouldn't have studied it. It was like that one's down next.
Yeah.
it's like it couldn't move, but like it eventually, it's just like you see the eyes kind of like lid and it just kind of goes. It doesn't make any noise or any like oddness to you. It doesn't look like it's trying to be aggressive or scared. It just goes.
That I don't know if I saw that. Did I see that?
No, you weren't close enough.
Okay, good.
Yeah, 'cause you were specifically not watching.
Yeah,
so.
Alcuin would have been the only one that would have saw it.
Okay.
Like he's like right up on it,
Yep.
going the skin.
And even like if I did notice it and it didn't die right away, I would have just
Yeah.
like, oh, you shouldn't suffer.
For the most part, that was the messiest one.
Yeah.
That was the one that had the least wounds to like
Yep.
have blood leak out of. For the most
He's
part.
still at full capacity.
Yep. So there are now there's a small puddle of blood from 5 wolves. You're just straight skinning, right? You're not taking any meat. You're not taking anything else. You're usually
yeah.
corpses.
Take as much as we can, right?
Yeah, I don't want to waste any part of this if I can avoid it.
Yeah. You can get some good chunks of meat off, like it.
It's
Parts
sometimes to me.
parts of the
yeah.
parts of the hind, parts of the like the scruff and the neck. You want to take the heads, you can take the heads. You just gotta remember, you're now carrying like bloody wolf, like fresh wolf pelts and like
Heavy.
fresh cut heads, severed
Yeah.
heads. So
I mean, only as far as the town is. So
yeah,
The sound of like knife scraping bone and
yeah,
God, it
yeah,
stinks.
you
does not smell good. To do
you
this.
are. It's not that you're surprised. It's more so like you're remorseful. Like you are.
That.
You are remorseful, and you're also like kind of. You get the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. And also, like, Aaron enjoys combat. Alcon knows that this is just like this is a job that we
Nature.
have to do.
It's
This is nature.
It's
It's like I would have been perfectly happy if none of them showed up or if they had ran away
Yeah.
after the first one went down. And like, good, power to you.
the one
I wouldn't,
like saving
yeah.
grace that you might have might be the fact that like you know this stuff isn't going to go to waste. Whatever
Yeah.
you leave here on the
Some
floor,
people
yeah.
will eat it. Yeah.
He would have been more
that might be
affected
coming. That others that those other wolves that might be coming.
if when he dropped that wolf to find out it was still alive for even a moment after. That would have been way worse
Yeah.
for Cassius for sure.
Yeah, but Cassius wouldn't. Cassius doesn't know.
Yeah, he does.
So
So,
yeah,
Like even a moment of it laying there helpless and not dead, that would have broken. Like,
Yeah.
that's really bad.
yep, yep.
got pelts. Still a little drippy.
Half of them.
Still a little drippy. You got
Keep casting, guys.
freshly. Are you taking all 5 heads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Wolf head about that big.
Mm.
You got 5 of those boys to carry, and you got 5 kind of like nicely flayed off wolf skins, like wolf pelts. So it's not the lightest.
I will take just like
I want to take the wolf head of Wolfay, the
Yep,
first one
I
I
give
killed.
you-
How far are we from the gate?
like half-hour walk.
No, y'all maybe walk into the woods probably for about 5 minutes. It was
Yeah,
like
so-
it was like a 20-minute walk
Okay, great.
from
So
the tree line to the gate.
I howled, and past that, I did nothing. Right? I'm gonna maintain a short rest. As long as
Yeah.
you guys are chopping, I'm just gonna lay.
Yeah, we can chill for another
I don't
30
know if
minutes.
you're
Yeah,
done
that's fine.
before then.
Like I said, it's going to take him
Yeah,
easily
it's
like
like an hour.
45 minutes to an hour to do this.
Okay.
So you would easily get a short rest in as long as you're just sitting there, not doing anything else.
I howled, and then past that, I'm like curled up in a ball.
So, yeah, you'll get your short rest. You have your 5 pelts, 5 wolf heads, some good chunks of like meat.
Somewhere toward the end of my nap, I revert back to a human man.
Still curled in a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff
Butt
like
ass naked. Where it is.
But with a tail for some inexplicable reason.
Well, can't let it waste, and I'll transform back into a cow. So you can. I'll carry all this shit.
Heard.
It's con.
Yeah, because that was going to be the next question I asked. Y'all are kind of getting a little over encumbered. Each person might be able to carry like a wolf head each and an arm at that point. So
No, it's
y'all have like big enough bags that y'all might be able y'all can throw some of them. Y'all can use backpacks, tie them together,
Yep.
tie them over his back or something like that, and do that.
I'm a cowboy.
Yep.
No regrets.
No.
Alright,
couple
so
of regrets, but no regrets.
y'all go head out and y'all make your way from the tree line into that tall grass again, and y'all just make it back to the gate, no problem.
Great.
When you kind of get within, or up to that portcullis, you see that same guard that was there. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
Sure was,
Yeah.
wasn't it? That's right.
Oh, I thought
Could've taken a little
y'all were going tribal.
No, just completing some jobs.
Oh,
Or working on some.
wait, hurry up, get back inside.
Thank you, bud.
And I open the door for y'all and walk back in.
Nice.
Before this combat started, you said that wolves aren't stupid. I just want you to know. Look what's on my back. They're stupid as hell. Fucking idiots.
You're saying this as a cow.
I'm a cow. Yeah.
Well, not stupid as in like they have communication. It's not like they're vegetables.
Communication idiots.
Yeah.
Communication
They're-
issues.
They're not doing algebra, you know. They work off of
Not
instinct.
yet.
And, they work off of instinct and wisdom, not intelligence.
Once I get enough spell slots.
That's right.
Yeah, speak
Work
with
hard
them.
and study.
Yeah,
Speak with animals
make
for a
it in with
couple
y'all.
hours.
Y'all make it in with the 5.
I'm training this lady's dog to do calculus.
So y'all have pelts.
Incredible.
The requisition was for the guild.
Artisan
Guild.
Artisan guild, yeah.
Yeah.
It is currently now probably about
11.
2.
probably 10, 30, 11.
Yeah.
Probably 11ish. If you look up, you can still see the green that's billowing out of the artisan guild, but you don't see the black smoke anymore.
Do with that information what you will.
I was gonna say, I feel like I would be curious about the green smoke, but
Go sniff it.
but I feel like also like not super pumped on our friend as a cow carrying around a bunch of wolf pelts
I've only
randomly.
got about another half hour, so
There's like a stack of like 5 squishy wolf pelts over its back with like 2 backpacks that are tied to each other over its back, almost like saddlebags, with like a wolf head sticking out of each one.
I'm gonna.
Guard just kind of just like, oi, that's. Where'd you get a cow?
Found it.
You don't just have cows.
Ask him.
You lot they leave with a cow,
Ask the cow.
but it's a cow.
Ask the cow.
We're in
I'm gonna
nature.
perform a very normal cow moo.
All right.
There's your answer.
Is he still
Tell
wearing
the
the
man
red?
where you came from.
What happened to
so rude.
What happened to the tree guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he stay out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're meeting up with him later.
Well, sometimes he does that. Sometimes he
He does
doesn't
do that.
come back till the next day.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think he prefers it out there, honestly.
Most likely.
What can
Make
you
you
tell us
close
more
on
about
the
this
eye.
tree guy that you've
The tree
seen?
guy? I don't know. He just goes out, comes back.
That's it?
Yeah, he doesn't travel. Stays here.
Okay.
Fucks around the woods.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Anything you would
Me too.
would never want to say in front of him now that he's not here?
I don't know the guy.
Oh, okay.
I just know he leaves through the gate. He then comes back.
He looks a little funny sometimes, doesn't he?
He's very.
Yeah. Fair.
Yep. Like his clothes seem so itchy.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know why.
agree.
You could have cotton. Breathable. Soft. It's great.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he likes twigs and fucking leaves
Yeah.
rubbing against his knickers, you know.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't get it
Weird.
either. I hear you, man. Well, thank you.
I fear that he might get poison ivy sometime.
Some people are immune, you know. Maybe he's one
Oh,
of them.
really?
Yeah.
No.
He
The
just
cow
did
keeps walking. The
He's
cow's
like
gonna keep
the
walking.
worst bear hugs people.
I heard
I'm
that they
sticking with you.
developed an ointment for it. Finally.
I'm sticking with you.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a weird little sciencey guys in Holton. Yeah.
Yeah.
They made this creamy stuff that you rub on it.
What's the name of that place? Halton?
You're not there, cow.
Oh.
We left.
He said Holton. Yeah, that's the city. That's the city. Like if you leave out the east exit,
Did I write these notes?
that's where it goes. For the most part, the way it kind of works is like you have Shannon, which is kind of like a port town.
Mm-hmm.
Lofton is. I don't want to say it's like rural, but there's no real like there is a government for it, but it's not like a kingdom of government. It is like it is an elected official sort of deal. It is your simple city kind of town sort of place. Arvane, on the other hand, does have a like a king or a regime that's in place. It is a much
For now.
larger place than the other 3 places. It is very much a city of castle and stone. Holton, on the other hand, is kind of like it's ran by a council. It is a lot of alchemists, a lot of sciencey types, a lot of creation and like magic experimentation kind of happens there. The way people in Shannon kind of view it is like those are adventurers. People tend to come from there. They get trained there sometimes a lot. Holton has the magic sort of like a magic college, and if you're looking for new and inventive stuff, you'd go to Holton.
Hell yeah.
If you are looking to either work,
That's where I got my ropecaster.
if you're either looking for like work, establishment, or like protection from a city in some form or fashion, or from like a sort of like an aristocracy, or from a lord or a king, you go to Arvane and you go see what they're about. It is like it's a mixture of like New York and Boca. People go there to live there their final years, and they go there their early years to work and become something and make money. It is like the biggest like money maker. There's more money in Arvane than anywhere. Shannon makes good money, but it's a port town. Things pass through it. Don't stay here. They don't get sold out of here for the most part a lot.
Heard.
If something's coming here, it's already going somewhere.
Most of it, like about 70% of what comes through Shannon, or what leaves Shannon, came through it.
Yeah.
Not was made and then left.
Right.
You do have some artisans.
We
here.
have that our guild, but
Yeah.
cool.
Alright. So are we dropping these pelts off directly?
Yeah, and we're like, hey, I got half of them. We get the other half tomorrow night.
Did it say we had?
I guess it's late, so they're probably not there.
It
so
didn't.
doesn't
It didn't
matter.
really have a time limit on it.
Yeah.
It just said they need 10.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be here past tomorrow night, so
Yeah.
not for a while at least.
I mean, we could also look for
Just
more on
stash
the.
them or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you have technically this was the day that you ordered the cart. She said 2 days, so you'll have a full day tomorrow as well
Exactly.
before you leave.
Yeah.
Oh,
We could
Exactly.
just drop
Get it
these
tomorrow
off
night.
tomorrow anyway. They didn't
True.
say that they need 10 period. They said 10 gold each.
yeah.
So we
That's
could
They-
just turn these in for 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, it wasn't. The
They
thing
wanted
doesn't say you need to
10,
bring me
but-
10, and that is we need 10 pelts.
Yeah.
They're 10 gold apiece. We're paying 10 gold apiece for them.
I'm running out of time on this shape. I can feel like my form kind of quivering in places. I need to put these down.
That's
okay.
fine.
You're no longer in like rough terrain. You're now in the city.
Yeah.
It's a hassle, but you can all carry it by hand now for the most part.
Okay.
Where are we staying tonight?
I mean, we earn 10 gold for each of these pelts, so it's decent money.
And what time did you say it was?
Stay somewhere with the
it's
bath,
probably about
kind of
what would
bloody.
be like 11:30ish, 11:30, somewhere between like 11:30 midnight.
Okay, is that tin place still open? Because you said about
Oh, we
2
did,
hours
yeah.
ago that would be.
Cause y'all went there
Okay.
about 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he would close in
8:30,
3
yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
So it'll be open till like midnight.
Okay, so I say we
You're
go
getting-
there.
You're cutting close.
I say we go there and
Rent
see.
rooms,
Yeah,
find a
see if
bath.
there's a room
There
we
were
can
no
rent.
rooms.
There weren't rooms there? Okay.
Just a
The
bar.
Tin Razor and the Offload are not taverns. They are
Okay.
just bars.
Can we stay at the guild we're working for?
Tabernacle?
Tabernacle.
Yeah.
That's
You
one.
you guys are members of the Tabernacle. You get like free room and board.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah, let's
Can
go
we
there.
turn these pelts in tonight, or is it too late to do that?
You can see if they're there. I mean, it's late. You
They'll
do see
probably
the green
see
smoke,
tomorrow.
which means
Yeah.
most likely,
Something's
maybe
there.
the alchemist guys are still there.
But that doesn't help us.
no.
There's no
let's-
guarantee that like the ones that you have to turn this into, which would be like leatherworking and like tannery style people, would need to be there.
Yeah.
It wasn't for Phil and Rita.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do it.
They
We'll do it
handle-
tomorrow
they
when we wake
handle
up.
So
Yeah.
back to the tabernacle then.
Yep. Tabernacle for sure.
The tabernacle.
When y'all go to walk in, y'all will get in there carrying armfuls of
Wolf.
wolf
Bits.
of squishy wolf bits.
Yeah.
Still kind of squishy,
Oh, yeah.
and like you kind of see he's kind of just like almost half asleep, sitting in his like his little like high podium spot, and you'll have Grond. You'll have like Grond kind of sitting there, and he's just like, you'll hear like the door open and close, and he's oh hey,
We hunted some wolves.
some wolves
Yeah.
for sport.
For some things that
It's a
we need.
job.
Oh,
Fun and profit.
you lot must have found the paper for the
Yeah.
canneries. Okay,
Figured we had 2 days to kill.
as a well, I mean, there's a quick
Well,
rush job. Of course, they're going to be a little leaky.
Yep. Yeah, a pretty good job, but yeah, I need somewhere to.
Yeah,
A barrel
but,
or something.
By all means, you guys can stay in the rooms for free. You're members.
Okay.
Quick word of advice. When you walk through, ask Pip, the guy that checked your weapons last time. He's going to be there still. Ask him if he can take the wolf, the pelts and the heads off of you and clean them.
Oh, that'd be great.
He'll get that done for you by tomorrow.
That'd be nice.
So
What a guy.
that way you're not
Nice.
tracking kind of wolf guts and blood through the place, you know.
All right.
So you check
Sounds
with him.
good.
He'll take them. He'll have them ready for you probably by probably about midday tomorrow.
Perfect.
That'll do.
Perfect. All right. So Pip is in that little hallway thing again.
Yeah,
Through the
it's
door.
like when you go past him, when you go past Ron, he's in that little hallway that had like the almost like the slat window, like a check window,
Okay.
where
Cool.
the guy was like, please.
Okay. So I'm gonna kick open the door and go, Pip, darling.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, love. We've got these wolf pelts. Told by Gron that you could clean them for us. Is that true?
Yeah, I can have them cleaned.
Thank you so much. You look beautiful tonight, Pip.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, I also would love to make a special request of you, Pip.
What is it?
This wolf head right here, and I hold up wolf head.
Yeah.
See if you can find somebody willing to make a hood out of this.
Well, I mean, you just go to the Artisans Guild.
Oh, can I just bring this to
You can
Artisans?
commission one to be made.
Oh, God, that's why you're the smart, strong man that I love, Pip. All right. Just
Okay.
and just kind of slap the
You
head
kind of like
and
hand the wolf pelts to him
Yeah.
through that like opening. The opening is like
kinda
it's
like-
about this big, and he just kind of sits there. And it's
Yeah.
like so.
just kind of.
Okay. And he kind of pulls like slides what looks like almost like a wicker basket from the side,
Perfect.
and like just starts like sliding them off the countertop into the wicker basket, and then he pushes the wicker basket back and then pulls another one out and it's like starts collecting wolf heads. Are you giving him all the wolf heads or just the one that you?
Oh yeah, no, all.
Yeah,
all
clean that shit. I
yeah.
want to do it.
There's all of them. Okay. Okay.
I'm capable. I'm not willing.
Same.
The wolf heads. Do you anything particular?
Just
Bone structure still intact? Scoop out the meaty bits?
yeah, do whatever you feel is.
Scoop out the
typical.
meaty bits. But leave the teeth and the eyes.
Okay.
In the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
God, those fall out.
Oh yeah, like you said,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to make a cloak, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want
Oh,
to
yeah. Okay.
so teeth in, cloak head
Yeah.
over the shoulders sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Sick.
I'll leave the teeth.
yeah. Thank you.
For the most part, you can probably get rid of the rest of the skeletal structure of the skull.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Keep the skull of the one. I want to make a cup.
You'll make a cup.
Yeah.
Out of
Okay.
one of the skulls.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
that-
Out of
yeah,
a
same
wolf
thing.
face skull.
Yeah, you just go. The tannery guys can do that for you too. They work with bone as well.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So teeth, clean, remove, keep one skull.
Did you actually take all the teeth out of one of them and just keep them, collect them?
Out of one of them.
Just one of them. Just
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I can do that. A cup of teeth.
Also,
Cup of teeth.
during the cleaning, I'm assuming the claws would have been left behind.
I mean, we have
claws
the-
the wolf claws are like normal dog claws.
Oh.
Like,
There's fingernails.
there's no fat. Yeah, that's no
It's
fat.
with them. Okay.
There's no real fat.
Okay.
They're not usable really as weapons. They're not like.
I mean, I'd like to just keep one though.
Sure. And you could have mentioned
could've gotten
that.
one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Just
Yeah, you could
That's
have
enough
gotten
to
one
do.
out of the paw.
into my pouch. Yes.
Okay. Are you turning in for the night?
Yes,
I think so.
absolutely, Pip.
Okay. You just go that way. Edith's in there. There's not a lot of people in right now, so it shouldn't be bad.
It is
She
still.
can set y'all up at rooms. So y'all have a good. Oh, weapons.
Yep. The same ones as
I'm-
before.
Same ones as before. Nothing
Yep.
new.
Nothing new.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna not sleep here tonight.
Okay.
See you in the
That's
morning.
fine.
All right.
That's fine.
It's fair.
There are places with open rooms around in case.
Yes.
Okay.
The biggest room.
Yeah, not everyone that works here stays here. Some people have houses here, they have their own houses. Some people prefer other inns. They like the rooms a little better than ours. Ours aren't bad, but there are places with better rooms.
Yeah.
So we're more utilitarian with our rooms. So
I kind of look at the guys and I'm like, I think, has he left by, have you left by now?
Sure.
Okay. I was going to say, I kind of look at the other guys and I'm like, I think what we did tonight really fucked with him a little bit. With him leaving so suddenly like that.
It did
Yeah.
seem a little shaken. A little bit.
It seemed like he was
So-
trying to scare him off. That's shame. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get, but he could have just said he didn't want to take this quest. Maybe he didn't realize. You never know.
That's
I'll talk to
true.
him about it.
I was going to say, I think whenever he's ready, we should probably check in.
Yeah. We'll do that tomorrow.
Cool.
yeah, sometimes people need mental health checks.
True.
Yeah.
Not everyone carries themselves the same way and has the same fortitude. From what I know, he is a druid, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, some druids have really big troubles with taking things like that
Yeah.
and doing things like that because they hold fauna and flora sacred.
Mm.
So, like, to kill sort of something you hold sacred, I mean,
Yeah. I understand.
never hurts for friends to check in on each other.
I think friends might be a bit of a stretch.
I was gonna say like associates at this
Oh, I
point.
thought you guys might have known each other for a
Really?
while.
Just
We
met
knew it'd be
today.
funny,
You seem so casual.
but their first time working together.
Speaking of getting casual, Pip, when you get off work,
God.
Anytime soon, I have pelts to clean.
Pip works 24
That's
hours a
fair.
day, 7 days a week. I don't know what you're talking about.
It kind of sounds like everyone in this town works all the time.
I'm wired right now.
Pip's actually
As he like
just
holds
a
up,
like
construct.
he's
as
just
he holds
on.
Up, he holds up like a big mug of coffee that's like probably twice the size of what he should have. He's like,
Hell yeah.
I'm going.
Hell yeah.
Pip's just a construct.
Honestly, just new level of respect for Pip.
Gotta go fast.
He takes like a big sip. It looks like a mug that would be for Goliath.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
like he's just a little human guy, you know.
Yeah.
He's probably like 5'6" like a little kind of thin,
Nice.
not real thin, not gaunt, but like he is like he doesn't look like he works out.
Yeah.
He looks like he just like chills and does stuff.
Office worker with too much caffeine, Stanley Cup. I'm here for it.
I'm zooming.
All right, Pip. Heard. Well, thank you for
Whenever
doing
you
this
have
work
someone
for
to cast
us.
taste on you,
Maybe
it's the
another
greatest
time.
minute of your
Oh,
life.
okay.
Maybe another time.
I will hold you to that, Pip.
Okay. Sounds good. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
I go find a bath.
You hear his teeth chattering as we leave.
So when you give me a perception check.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, this one's in dice jail now.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that. You gotta recharge.
You
it.
want another D20 that's not in dice jail?
No. I have one. I just haven't used
You
this
can always-
one in a while, so it might be angry at me too. I
You can
haven't
always just like
decided.
roll on the D&D Beyond roller.
That's true.
I could do that, but
I
I
hate auto rollers.
I was
can't.
gonna say.
I can't. To me,
I don't trust him.
I know there's some bullshit in that code that means it's not really random.
Okay, 19.
Okay, 19. Yeah.
Plus
You usually
stuff, or-
catch it like
Oh, 16 plus
as y'all are
3.
going to
Great.
walk the door into the
Shuffle
main
it.
like tavern like drink hall.
Oh.
You kind of catch it for a second. You kind of like you look back for a second to look at Pip just to do your typical like flirty like
Yeah.
like I'll see you later sort of thing, and you see him like reach down and he pulls one of the wolf heads up back onto the counter, and he's just kind of like he's for a quick second he's inspecting the mouth and opening up the mouth to look at the teeth, and you just see him go, and he starts like trying to pry teeth out. And what you saw him do really quick, you saw what looks like a bar of metal,
Okay.
and he just flicks his wrist like this, and as he does that, the bar of metal like swings open real fast, and it's a blade. So he basically just like pulls out like a butterfly knife or a battle song, and just does it real fast without even looking. It's just like
Pip suddenly got 10 times more attractive.
and he starts trying to pull out teeth.
It was a
Yeah.
joke before,
He's
but now.
Yeah.
You see him pry a tooth out, and he's like, oh, yeah. And then you kind of make your way in. It's not silent, but it's pretty quiet.
Let me
In
make
the
a note.
tabernacle right
Pip
now.
is hot.
Edith's just kind of sitting there.
There we go.
Note to self.
Edith's kind of sitting there, like cleaning glasses. Chunk is like grabbing cups off of tables and carrying them back
Chunk.
over to her.
Edith,
Oh, you're back.
of course we're back. My favorite here.
Welcome, darlings. You're back. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you need rooms, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yep.
please.
Okay. I'm about to get off. I'm about to leave you. So, look. I have these 2 rooms open here, and she goes to reach under and hand you placards, and she points to that staircase. And it's like the placards with like little keys on them, and it's 2 of them. She goes, "That's there's 2 rooms I have left right now. There's 1 room, both of them will have beds, 2 beds in them each. You might have to share a room. The boys might have to share a room, and the girl gets her own room. If that's okay with you all to be polite gentlemen."
That makes sense to me.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't.
Some people around here are fucking animals, and they don't understand. And it's like, oh, we're gonna shack up with the girls in the party, and it's like, no, stupid. So,
Well, thank you. Does Chunk do room service by any chance?
and no, there's no room service here. If you want it,
Damn.
you're gonna have to go out and get it yourself in the middle of the night.
Ah, that's fair. All right.
Once I'm gone, services are done.
I appreciate it, Edith.
Grind'll still be there in the front sleeping.
Yeah.
But, I don't understand how a man sleeps sitting down like that. Does it all the time. Every now and then, Pip might be out there watching if Grant needs to go home.
Yeah.
Well, can you still pour me an ale?
Hmm?
Is it too late to get a nail?
I can pull you the last one. I'm not exactly close to shit, but
I'd appreciate
we
that.
getting there. I got about 5 minutes.
I'd take it to go if I could.
Yeah, we can do that. You got a flagon? Got some with you?
Yeah, I don't remember giving back the one from the
Are you gonna pull that one out?
yeah.
Okay. So you pull like the water flagon out.
Yeah.
She just goes, huh?
It's too big? Too small?
You're lucky you're cute.
Fuck.
As you pull it out, you can see there's like a branded burnt inside the side of the fucking leather is the symbol for the tabernacle. Is their logo.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Luck has always been my thing.
Fucking redheads. They get me every time. Come on, give me the fucking thing.
Hey.
Thank you. And she like puts it up onto the tap and like kind of fills it up.
Make sure the hedge like real
There you
shitty.
go.
Thank you, Edith.
Don't do it again. I only have so many of them. They're a pain in the ass to get me.
I'll give you a little.
You see
Little
him?
bit of
I'm gonna send him after you do it again.
I didn't get this
And
here.
you see him. You see Chunk from like the rafters, and he's making his way back, but he sees Edith's point, and he sees you look, and he stops at like one of the cross sections of the rafter, and just plants his feet and kind of puts his ass in the air a little bit, and puts his head down and tries to look like intimidating. And he goes, meh, 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 meh.
Oh, I didn't get this here. Found it somewhere
He
else.
goes back. He goes back to hopping around doing his thing, picking up stuff and bringing glasses and flagons back to Edith.
Right, well,
Chunk can do no wrong. You
Oh,
shut
I'm
the fuck
clipping
up.
I looked down and I saw it. Oh, that's getting clipped, my dude. You,
Nice. Well, I appreciate that, Edith. I'll be sure not to take another one.
Please don't.
Of course.
Like, I'm not joking. They're a pain in the ass to get me.
Of course.
So, alright, you kiddos, make it up to your rooms.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
get some sleep.
Nice.
Appreciate you. See you in the morning.
Hopefully, your job's going along well. Hopefully, you learned some things. Hopefully, you figured out some things.
Okay.
I think we're getting there, yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Hopefully, someone, finds Dalton. Hey, good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he in, real quick,
hey,
Edith?
real quick though, your microphone. Can you turn it? Can you screw it? I think you turned it off. Yeah. It's been off.
I lowered it. Oh well, shit. Hopefully, I've been loud enough for those.
Yeah, I think it's probably been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been
Gotta
whispering.
mess with it.
Suck my ass.
Okay. Since you asked
With your
nicely.
whole mouth.
Lord Jesus.
Okay.
Alright,
Present
sorry,
it.
gotta get back into it. Fuck.
Like an apnea mask.
Threw him off guard. It worked. It fucking worked.
The worst kind of face hugger I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude, like human centipede.
Oh my god.
Feed him. It might have been her. I don't remember. That was fuck.
So. Yeah,
Oh
what was-
shit,
what was
I
your
was
question?
gonna, yeah,
I
back
kind of
into
faded
it.
off there. I don't
Fuck,
understand what happened.
yeah, sorry, yeah.
You looked up at Chunk and all of you fucking stopped talking.
Yeah, I tend to do that around Chunk, to be fair. No, I was just wondering if, being, like a manager of a great establishment with lots of people, if you heard of, if he was involved with anyone or had any new friends or anything that maybe we could look into while we're in town.
I mean, not that I know of. Like, I know the guy. I don't know his personal life.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd ask while you were here.
Yeah, I mean, I knew him, but like, I wasn't intimate with him.
No, not you specifically. Anyone really.
Not that I know of. No.
Oh, okay. No worries. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
What do I owe you for the ale?
It's on the house.
Appreciate it.
Only
I hear
one.
that and I
Yeah.
immediately pull out the glass fucking full size.
I'm also gonna slide
Take
a
up.
gold coin.
I'm glad you knew what
For
on the
the
house meant.
So I gotta take
You're lucky I'm not taking it out in your room from you.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna walk away with my nice full ale.
He paid enough for another one. You want one? You want one, dear?
Yeah, I'll slide you.
I
a
got you.
gold.
Come on. And she'll like pour yours. Are you giving her a cup or like a flask?
No, I'm giving her the thing I stole from the other
The
place.
the giant tea cup.
Yeah.
She's. The fuck is this?
Oh, you've never seen that? This was my great grandmother's.
I mean, family heirloom's a family heirloom. Not my taste. She fucking fills it up. She hands it to you.
Oh.
Here you go, dog.
Thank you,
There
thank
you go.
you.
You're welcome.
I'd slide her.
Don't forget the pinky.
Yes. I can't. It's fine. Broke my pinky.
Nah,
Alright.
nah, get to bed. Get to bed, Elias.
I borrowed his.
She finishes up. Chunk finally brings the last like glasses and stuff. She hands him a rag, like a towel, and he runs off. And you can, before you see it, he jumps to the first table and he's like trying to like wipe the tables, but he's not that big, so he kind of is more like walking across the center of the table, trying to spin in a circle. So.
Fucking love John.
Yeah, you get to the rooms. Rooms are basic, very basic utilitarian rooms. Like
Cool.
they don't smell bad. The beds are nice.
Mm-hmm.
You do have both rooms have a window. There's like a chair with like a little stand where you can like sit in front of if you gotta use the desk.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real like wardrobe or anything to put stuff in. You just gotta put your stuff down.
Tell me what
But it's comfortable.
What the slant is like on that roof.
On
The incline.
the Artisans Guild room?
No, the
Tabernacle?
Oh, the Tabernacle?
uh-huh.
The Tabernacle's like a 3-story building, and it's probably like a 32.
So steep as shit then.
No, like 42 would have you about probably like here-ish. A 32 is gonna have a little bit give. It's not super steep.
It wouldn't be fun to walk up. But
You can
know,
stand,
look
yeah. You can stand on it, but it's a roof. It's still got a slant to it. It's not flat.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll be sleeping on the roof of the Artisans Guild.
Okay. Yeah, there are flat spots up there. Like there are vaults and there are peaks to that roof, but there are also like flat spots that you can kind of like stand on and like sit on. How you
Not
get
a
up there?
dick. It's not a dick.
It's
How you get up there?
Yeah, I'll just wait an hour or something and pace around and
There's
hang
no
out.
one really on the streets. Looks like for the
Hang
most
out
part.
until I
people-
get a wild shape and then climb up.
Yeah. There's probably like a militia guard or two that's just walking around. Even when they see you change, like one spots you and they see you change, they're just like, well, they see you.
I'd like to not be obvious with the changing,
Okay.
like at all. I don't want to really go out of my way to make it.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Fuck. Somebody give me a thing.
You thing?
oh, what thing?
He's talking about a coin. He
Oh.
wants someone to give up their coin for his roll.
So already gave his it. Cool.
Okay.
I keep forgetting I have it anyway.
So
Champion.
that's a mark against both of you for the night.
16.
A 16?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, the guard doesn't. You're relatively stealthy enough to hide in the shadow of like the building itself. The guard just kind of walks past, doesn't even pay any attention to you, honestly.
Good.
Okay. Now you kind of transform into
Board.
board,
Squirrel.
into a squirrel.
Squirrel, get me up there.
Squirrel, climb up. Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You're a squirrel.
Underneath the moonlight is where I want to sleep.
You have a little bit of trouble just because the roofs have a little bit of an ease to them. So you kind of have to like Mission Impossible shimmy yourself a little upside down to like grab a bit to kind of pull yourself up and over. But yeah, you can get up there. Yeah.
Acorn Impossible.
Yeah. The black smoke's not going. The green smoke is though.
I'm gonna stay the fuck away from either of these chimneys,
Yeah.
despite what my drawing says.
There are
You
flat
label
spots.
it.
I do.
It's not a dick.
Well, it's supposed to be like fucking Tenacious D, right? In the Thick of Destiny, when it had like the drawing,
Mm-hmm.
it was like just 2 vents and pointed to one. That's what it's supposed to be, and there's a squirrel, but apparently that's a penis.
I mean,
Yeah. The way this roof
if
is
you're
made.
like to Jesus, get your mind off of penis.
The way this roof is made, it's like it has a slant and then it has a flat top to it, and there are some parts that still come up that are like peaked that are further in the back, maybe where like above where the offices were.
Sure.
where you had met and went into the meeting room and met Alden.
Alden.
Oh, I'm forgetting the fucking name. I keep wanting to say what you said.
Alden.
Was it Alden? It was Alden. Yeah.
Which is why we joked about it.
Yeah. So
Alden Steel.
it's like peaked over there a little bit. Looks like maybe there's like a second another floor up, or like some like attic space or something like that to house stuff. You can find it easily flat spot. You can see where the black smoke was coming from in that corner. It is a big like worked metal pipe that comes out almost like a chimney stack, and then it's the same thing for the alchemy section, and there's still smoke, the green glittery vibrant smoke coming out of it, and there's another hole on the left side, on the same side as the blacksmith siding, and it doesn't have a stack, it just has like a little bit of a peak up, but you can see that there's a hole at the top.
Nope. These motherfuckers are on edge enough. I need to lay some magical ass trap up there and blow my little squirrel ass. Okay, could you pass me that into that charger down there?
And that's the thing it does.
Yeah, I'll be
Squirrely ass doesn't blow up and turn back. Your squirrely ass blows up, turns back, and is unconscious.
But
Pass.
he turns back.
Well, only if he
So-
drops to 0.
So 5e, original 5e druid, Moon Druid was the best tank in the world. Was the best tank in the game, and the reason why is because you would turn into like something big with a lot of health, and you just block up the place like a mammoth. Fuck ton of health, just be stocky.
Giant elk had 108 hit points, and you can wild shape twice.
Yeah,
So
you
you
would
would lose all 108, and the excess
you
damage
turn
would go
back.
to you, and then you turn into a wild elk again, a giant elk again. So it's another 108 hit points that's fully healed up. So
Yeah.
you have like 230
Yeah.
hit points that
And
they
be-
had to get through before you even started.
yeah
Level 2.
before you even hit their health for the most part, unless you did overage
Well,
on the
level
end tail
like
of the
6 or
wild
something.
shape.
Yeah.
So you technically had 2 health pools at one given time.
7?
When one went,
Something like that.
you revert back to normal, you're still fine, and then you just like wild shape again on your next turn and get that whole
Yeah.
thing back.
But
You would
the-
instantly heal like close to like 150 to 200 fucking health.
The reversion is automatic, though.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now it's different. Now you just get a couple of temp HP based on your druid level, but when you burn through that, you don't revert unless you decide to revert.
You
Or
keep your HP. So
die.
basically, I'll be like a squirrel with like 50 hit points.
But when that
Like-
50 hit points goes down, he doesn't
Okay.
revert back into Cassius
It's his
with his
actual
health.
hit points.
He is unconscious now at that point.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Well, that's good though, because if
It's
you
my
fell,
hit.
you wouldn't take any fall damage.
That's true.
That's true.
Ah.
The squirrel. They don't take fall damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm gonna
I
launch you
haven't thought
with my
about
that.
rock caster.
Moon druids,
It's a squirrel.
moon druids with a few levels of paladin were the fucking scariest thing because you would just turn into like a bear or something that can fight with good health, and you would swing and you would smite as a fucking animal. And if they did manage to do enough damage to you, you would revert to human and then go, okay, on my next turn, I'm just going to wild shape again. Here's another 150 hit points you have to chunk through. While I'm
Yeah,
swinging at you and smiting again. Like, it was a fucking problem. Druid was a fucking problem.
And the
I'll
druid
show you that
levels
he's still a
actually-
problem.
The druid levels actually still gave you more spell slots than you would if you just went paladin.
Well,
Yep.
So it was a good combo.
Because it doesn't say you have to use a paladin spell slot. You have to use a spell slot for smite.
that's kind of cool.
So,
That's why warlock was a common thing because
Did
it
you
gave
wait? Did I hear you? Did you say level 3?
what?
I could swear I
I don't
heard
know. You
say
gave
level
up your coin, so no, we don't get a level yet.
3. Oh fuck.
Them two might not go level.
Yeah, I will say, the party being at different levels really fucking sucks.
It's fucking, I know.
It sucks most for you.
Especially, well, it's only really bad if half the party is far ahead, or you two are getting your fucking subclasses and they're not.
Yeah, which is
That's what's
exactly
a
what would be
problem.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would feel bad. I would feel bad.
So,
Yeah, I would too.
You
I'm
turn
willing
in for
to
the
hold
night?
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the window and you said there's like a desk and a chair in there.
yeah, it's like a small little, like a little table that can be
Alright.
used almost like a desk.
I'm gonna pop the chair underneath the handle.
The door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can securely square it underneath the door handle.
Cool.
The door does open in, so it does kind of.
Are the rooms near to each other?
Alright, so
They're right next to each other. Yeah.
Yo, I heard that. I heard the chair go up. I'm gonna do it too.
No, you're in your room. There is stone wall between the two of you. It's not like you can. The walls are not thin.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna talk to Chicken.
Fine.
If I don't wake up, wake me up when you see the leftovers. Watch out.
Well, yeah. Said the thing.
I said the thing.
Oh yeah.
wake you up when they what?
If you see them here, down there, walking around, wake me up.
See the rest. Wake you up. See the rest. Wake you up.
Thank you.
And he just kind of hops a little bit and like kind of flies off to like perch on the over ease of the roof by the entrance.
Oh yeah.
You guys turn in for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
You
I bathe
had a-
and clean myself.
Yep. Yeah. Oh
Go
yeah.
ahead.
There. There is. It's communal, but there's
Fine.
kind of like a bathhouse here that
Hey,
everyone
guys,
can
I'm
use.
gonna just take this corner for a minute.
It's more so. It's more so like a shedded over fucking like few like big bath like
Yeah.
tubs with like pumps next to them where you can pump water in. It's warm water. It's not hot, but it's warm.
I just need to not be.
So you guys turn in for the night.
Yep.
Killed some wolves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a roof.
Fuck.
Edith is now watching you. So is Chunk.
You're on Chunk's bad
that's
list.
fair. Fuck, man.
Dude.
I was doing so good.
It's like
You stole a giant
Now you're on the
teacup.
enemy side.
I got to steal. Let's see. I stole a giant teacup. So now I have 2 pens, a teacup. I'm gonna have a wolf cloak with a pauldron and a wolf head and mug. And Pip is hot now.
Pip was always hot.
Wait, did you say 2 pins?
Yeah.
Oh, you stole. Oh, yeah, you stole pins.
Yeah.
You stole pins from the office.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's someone looking for their fucking quill right now.
Yeah. No, I stole a pen from.
They were simple.
Maybe
Arlen,
not at 1 a.m.,
and
but
They're simple. One was just a white feather with like a brown
Yeah.
cap, and the other was just like a just like a brown like little floofy feather.
that's okay. It's going on the list. It's gonna be on the shelf. That's gonna be behind me at some point in this.
It's gonna be surrounded by bullshit.
Yep.
if we made those curtains green,
I mean, I can do that anyway.
that's right.
Oh yeah.
Everyone level 3.
Yeah.
You fought some wolves. A 4-man group fought 6 fucking wolves.
Oh yeah.
We
did pretty good.
I
I mean-
just in case I went to like the encounter builder and I was like, how many? Because I thought you were gonna bring the 10,
If we had fucked
6
around
with
long
us.
enough,
and it was gonna be 4 more.
10 you lose.
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
is
I was
a
like,
massacre.
Is this not deadly? Like, this is a bad encounter. And I went
Yeah.
to the encounter builder and it was like deadly as like,
Fuck
fatal,
yeah! For
bro.
this level, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Deadly as fuck. Five
Amen.
or six would be where it would be for
I had
y'all.
10 minutes
And that's
to
because
fly out.
wolves do one thing.
you grab
Right.
my bow from your corpse.
Yeah. It's like shit.
Wolves do one thing. You guys have even at level 2 some abilities and magic and other stuff that you can do. You might have healing potions on you as well. You
Yeah.
can heal. In my mind, the wolves of this area, they are a pack, but they scout.
Yeah.
You send some wolves here, you send some wolves there, you howl back and forth to say who's got what, who sees what, who might have the best what to go after. So you guys kind of ran into the first 6. One got away.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let that be a lesson to them.
Easiest level up on Earth.
This is gonna be a long rest, right?
yeah,
I
this
guess the
will be a
level up.
full long rest with a level up. Yeah. So everyone's gonna end up getting their subclasses if you already don't have one from level 1,
Oh shit.
which I don't think anyone here actually has. No, he gets a subclass at level 1.
No one does.
No, it's 3. It's 3. Huh?
Still
Yeah,
3.
you don't choose the
He's just
ancestry anymore.
Magical.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know how or why.
I may need y'all's help at some point this week with.
Yeah.
No problemo. Discord open.
Choose your subclass from the list, and then we'll go from there on what you need to do about that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because some of them are you just get these things, some of them
Yeah.
are choices. So.
Yeah.
Which books are we using?
All
Core,
the printed
Expanded,
one.
Griffins,
All of them.
Oh, cool.
you should have access to anything. I'm okay with you using whatever. If you want to use some older stuff, if you want to use a thing that's not in 5, like a subclass, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Because they didn't really. All they did was just take a handful of some stuff and throw it into 5/5.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the ranger subclass from RPG?
Fucking Drake Warden, you're a dragon riding the dragon.
I might be Drake Warden. I was considering the because the new ones for the new subclass are cool, like the frost. I was looking at the
the
UA
frost
subclasses.
guy,
Those look
the frost
pretty
one or
cool.
whatever.
That one it needs some work though. It was not as cool as that one.
Oh, dude, this is dope.
It's good.
Dope.
That is
I
a
hard
good.
this
I
now.
think that's a nice class if you are.
If everything comes up.
If your
yes.
game is very wilderness heavy, or if like mountain is heavy, you gotta deal with
My
stuff like
AC
that.
in Wild
I
Shape
think
is
it's really
13
nice.
plus wisdom.
But like, you can get to that point in this game. It's just as of right now, your guys are kind of city dwelling at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Your town
it's like,
dwellings.
alright, I'm not. That doesn't help me with any of it.
Yeah.
It's
and
cool
then Wild
in
Shape
theory.
are the things that are 1.
Nice. CR1.
Oh, because you're going moon. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah. Oh god, that opens up so much fucking shit for you. Because it's just purely half your level, isn't it?
Yep. No, it's a third.
Oh, it's a third.
Your druid level
Yeah.
divided by 3.
Oh, divided
Yeah.
by 3. Okay.
1.
Holy shit.
There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
What was that like? I think you're still restricted on the flight.
Direwolf,
right?
I get bears now.
Yeah. Brown bear. Oh no, black bear. I think.
I think black bear. I think the brown one is the bigger one.
Yeah, brown's the bigger one. Black bear. You can't do giant eagle yet. You can't do flying. I think that's a 2 anyways. Direwolf. Yeah. Saber tiger. I think tiger is CR1.
I know I can.
Tiger or like saber-tooth cat or whatever the fuck it's called. So yeah, they all leveled up.
Woo!
They're gonna have to take their time to level up and do their
Yes.
stuff.
Giant toad time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Dire
we're all just
wolf
like
time?
zoned out.
Not giant croc, but I think you can turn into a crocodile
No,
or alligator.
that's
One of them.
later. That's a bit bigger.
I know giant croc is like CR3, 3 or 4, maybe.
No, 3. The only thing at 2 is giant boar. As far as giant things are concerned.
Yeah, should be boar, not hyena yet. I think hyena CR
Oh, giant hyena. I mean,
is 1.
Is 1.
Yeah. That's another good one because you get like I think it's the hyenas get another attack if they crit. I think, isn't it?
Something like that.
It's some old bullshit like that. Rampage. When it reduces a creature to 0.
That's when when it kills something, you can get another attack. You can move. I think you move half your speed, and you can take another attack. I believe.
And then I get a boost to my HP as well.
We're all doing this.
3 times druid level.
Yeah. It's yep.
Extra 9 HP on the wild shape.
Oh, nice.
The only thing that I would ask right now is if we want to roll health, we can roll health.
Sure.
We can worry about actually doing the full in-depth scope of the leveling,
And I get my
On-
AC
off
bonus
time.
this level?
but we can roll health like right now before we leave for the night. Like we can roll the health off stream, but we just roll health.
All right.
A 3d8.
So everyone can do kind of what they have 2 choices. They can either roll for the health, or they can take the average. It's up to you. If you don't feel confident in rolling for health, you can take the average. So like you,
The average out of the
you're,
D8 is
you're
a
a
6,
rogue,
right?
so you're a
Yeah,
D8,
it's 5.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's half plus
yeah,
one.
you're a D8. So
And plus
what your
3, okay,
average
yeah.
would be is it would just be it would be 4, I believe. Is D8 4 or 5?
5.
I think it's,
Technically, the average for
is it 5? It'll say it on your. It'll say it like
it's
when you
4.5. So it's up to you. Do you want the average to be plus or minus 1? I think.
I know they have set number. They have set
I think
numbers.
the set number does.
I don't want to short it
plus.
all at 1.
Yeah, I
or
think
anything,
I think the average is the top half of the die.
Is it the top?
I'm going
one?
to take my average.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
For
take
you,
my average.
you're D8s.
Yeah.
Auto did it.
So yours should be that. It should
I
be
think
5 plus con.
I think
if
it's
you
a
want to take the
setting.
average, I think. It should say it on
Yeah,
your
Five plus con.
Manager.
Yeah.
Fix.
So yeah, so you can either roll,
You can go
you can
back
roll
in
your
it.
D8 and add your Constitution modifier, and that's the health you'll gain for leveling. Or if you're not confident in rolling anything above a 5,
Yeah.
a 5 or higher, you can just take the average, which is a 5. So you'll get 5 plus con.
I'll take the average.
You want to take the average?
Ooh, there's one
I'm gonna
from
play it
Griffin
safe also.
Saddlebag.
The lower in dice you get is most likely the better to take the average sometimes.
Yeah.
When you start getting higher up in dice, when you start being like a barbarian and they're a fucking D12,
Yeah.
fuck that. Shoot for the moon. You have damage reduction in the first place as a
Sure.
thing. Shoot for 10s and 11s. So you're gonna take the average. You're gonna take the average.
I'm kind of thinking about rolling it now.
You're a D10, right?
I'm a D10.
Yeah. Your average
A
is
2 is
7, I think.
a 2.
It'd be
I think
5.
it's 7. Your average for a D10?
6. It's
Yeah, 6 plus
I
con.
mean, like, best case scenario, I can get like
My man
4
over here is
more
the
HP.
My man's
I
over
think
here
I'm
with
taking
D6.
the average.
Yeah.
D6.
I think you're sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, D6.
You're squishy boy.
So I'm trying to figure out if it changed it or if I'm just remembering.
If you just leveled up to 3, it
wrong.
automatically takes your average.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that can't be right.
Why?
Because it was 14 and now it's 20 and 6 is not the average.
Maybe it
Six.
just rolled for you.
You were at
add-
14
Oh, wait,
and
wait.
then
It
20.
adds
What's your
It
constitution?
adds your con.
Plus your constitution.
Yeah.
So it'd be 3
The average
plus
your
con.
Hit point bonus plus 6 for Constitution.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, well,
Is your con 3?
I think so. Let's see.
I think because you have it set to take the average automatically.
My con is 2.
Con is 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 4 would be the average on a D6.
No, it's
Yes. 5 on a D8,
yeah.
6 on a D10,
Okay, so plus the.
7 on a D12.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
whatever
so-
one more than half is.
And if it's taking your average, whatever you have for your HP right now, you divide that by 3, and that should be an
So,
evenly
so wait,
divided.
so I had less than 14 before then?
No, you had 14 hit points
I mean,
before.
minus the Constitution bonus.
Well, Constitution is part of how you calculate your HP.
Yeah, it's whatever.
So at level 1, it's whatever the size of your hit die is, the maximum. So you started with 6 plus 2 from con, 8.
Okay, my question is,
Then
where
when
did
you
the
level up
6
to
come
2,
from?
that is, so every class has a hit die.
Yeah.
And that is how many hit points it gets per level.
Yeah. So
Yours is a D6.
It's
So
also
level
the-
1, you started with 6 plus 2 for your Constitution score. Then, when you leveled up again, it took the average instead of rolling for it because you didn't do it manually.
right.
The average of a D6 is the average of any die is whatever one number higher than
Yeah,
half.
I get that.
So
one number higher than half.
So
wait,
that's
no, but I
4
see what he's talking about. Because if he was
plus 2.
6 plus 2 is 8, and then if he took the average
then
again, that means
that's
he
6
took
more,
he took
16.
another 6. So he's at 14.
No,
He
but
took the
you
average.
it's gonna be the same the first and the second level.
No, it's not. The first one is the maximum. The second one is the
Yeah,
average.
no. But level 2. So he was at 8 at level 1, and then he went up another 6 because his level 2 took the average. So he goes to 14.
Went up 6 again.
You'll go up 6 again because it's set
Which
to
one?
take the average. If you don't want to take the average, you turn the option off and you just roll.
Okay,
instead.
well, I'm saying that
So level 3 should put you at 20.
Yes, if you take the average.
right, but the bonus from the Constitution, right? That stays like that doesn't get re-added at any point. It's
If
just
your
every
Constitution
roll.
score goes up, it will
Then-
retroactively
Yeah,
add
yeah,
another
yeah.
hit point per level.
So like when you get to a point where you can either take a feat or you take an ability score improvement, if you improve your Constitution, it retroactively increases your health.
so
it
it's
goes.
just coincidence that I got
It's plus one. It's plus one
Yes.
health
Yes.
okay.
for every.
Well,
for every
I think it
plus
just
one.
took the average. Every time you level up, it's going to give you 6 hit points unless you change that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like, and then every time you get a plus 1 to your Constitution, your health will go up 1 health per level.
Right.
So like was it level 4? Level 4 is everyone's first like get a feat and or an ability score. So if you
Well,
decide,
now they're all just feats.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
is it all just feats?
It's all just feats. One of the feats you can take is because all the feats are half feats now.
Yeah.
But one of the
It's
things
gonna give you
can
the
take is
option.
increased by 2.
Yeah, it's gonna give you the option because y'all have both the old rules
Yeah.
and the new rules on. It'll give you the options for both. Let's say you don't want a feat and you want an ability score improvement, and let's say you take your 2 points that you get for being level 4 to go towards your Constitution.
What?
If you raise your con, like
Oh.
when you hit level 4, you're gonna get a choice. You either take a feat or you're gonna increase ability scores, like your strength, your con, your
Right.
charisma, blah blah. blah.
Right.
Let's say you put those 2 points to your con.
Yeah.
You'll
Are
get
we
it.
still talking about raising health?
Yeah.
I'm familiar with all
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, con increases retroactive for hit
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Also, the toughness feat is retroactive.
20 is not bad.
20's, yeah, 20's good.
20
for
is
it.
not
happy
bad
with
for a
that.
sorcerer.
I'm happy with that.
It's
Like,
really
I had
it's
20
really
at
good
level
for a
2,
wizard.
but my hit die is almost double yours. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good. This is fine.
20 is phenomenal for a wizard. It's pretty good for a.
And I want you to remember that Fairprax was a wizard. Front line, hit die was a d6.
That's fair.
Which is why I made sure that all of my defenses were
All
top
the
notch.
armor.
Yeah. I can only wear light armor, so that shield spell was always stocked. Or I would
Well,
just die.
Ooh, I probably should have used that.
So I think everyone took the average, huh? Or did you decide
I
that you
haven't
wanted to
decided yet. I'm probably gonna take the average.
take the
so.
average? Did you decide you want to take the average?
I'm gonna take the fucking average. Like, it's
Yeah,
just not really worth the risk to
Yeah.
get 3 more HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on D8. Barbarians, sure, but like,
Especially
but
now
even
that-
then, like, it's hard to argue against the average.
Especially now, yeah, it's even then, like the D12, you're talking about
Yeah.
7,
Yeah.
the odds are like severely against you, like
Mhm.
rolling more than
Well, that's the end. Who's like, hey, I run hard combats. If you roll, you can roll, and if you roll less than the average, you just get the average. He's made that the floor. That way, he could be a little bit more like he use more fun monsters.
Oh, I mean, this is just a starter. Y'all level 2. Trust
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
There's gonna be.
It just meant that he had to do less math in his head when he was building encounters.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they have an hit point cushion. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll have to scale this. They'll live. Maybe.
hopefully.
No one ever. That's not true. But it was. I was like, in all the years we played, though, we played for like 4 or 5 years. We only had one death.
The thing is,
Ran away.
here's the thing about people what people don't realize, and it's like
And we
the,
brought her back. So
the
it's fine.
typical DM trick to do, the easiest DM trick to do, that is the least complicated thing. You guys are eventually going to get real strong, and there are things that I can throw up against you that will give you problems. But as a party, if you're cohesive enough and you're on the ball enough, and nothing happens, and y'all are on top of everything, y'all can pretty much probably handle it. That's why I max out health scores. Don't really need to change anything else. If I max out health scores, it becomes a problem. Because monsters and creatures already tend to do heavy on damage. So, the fact
Longer
that
it takes to get through them. Yeah.
Yep.
The average combat is 5 rounds. If it takes a 6th round, we're probably in trouble.
possible, yeah. Depends on how well I roll, depends on how bad y'all roll. But maxing health is the easiest thing to do. Most things already do enough damage to warrant it being a danger for like him to get hit constantly by something.
Yeah.
Even you, like
Yeah.
you barbarians, moon druids for the most part, if they have high health pool creatures, dodgy rogues or fucking paladins. Maybe defensive fighters.
Yeah.
You rarely see them, but you don't. Even still, they don't necessarily want to be hit all the time. They just like try to dodge or like deflect attacks. This 5e, at least 5 when it was 5e. 5e wasn't a game about healing sucked, and healing still kind of sucks in a sense. Your character being defensive is way better than having even a person who is literally just a heal bot for you. Like, not getting hit is better than getting hit and being able to be healed.
So I have a quick question. So I'm looking at the subclasses still, obviously.
Yep.
So I'd love to do Arcane Trickster, but I feel like Mastermind is probably better just for like the overall character.
How you want the character to operate?
Yeah.
Kind of
and
figured.
it's-
Both cool.
Yeah, it's
Both
If you're in a party with 3 other magic users, it wouldn't be like. On the one hand, that means that you would have a like in-world reason
yeah.
to learn magic.
Yeah.
On the other, from an out-of-character reason, might be redundant. But
Yeah.
more magic is never bad. Magic solves a lot of problems, and you would have very different magic than us. And
You
most
would
of it is,
Yeah.
but-
you would have a much more limited palette of magic compared to the other 3.
Yeah.
Like, they're full casters.
Mhm.
I'm a half caster. You'd be like a third caster.
Yeah.
Like
The-
1/3 caster.
so-
is how
so
that
the-
math goes out.
As the name implies, the main reason of Arcane Trickster having magic is not. It's not for combat use.
No.
It's not meant for that. It's meant for distraction purposes. It's meant to cause an issue of people to go, hey, look over there. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm over here and doing
Yeah,
this. It is Mage Hand, which
Yeah.
is Sticky Fingers Mage Hand for you to
Yeah.
pick pockets and grab shit through windows because you can't get into the windows. So you use your Mage Hand to grab the thing and bring it to some place to where it can drop, and you can grab it from like a hole somewhere.
Yeah.
Pickpockets from a distance, open locks from across a room.
Yeah.
Mastermind, though, the way you play Evelyn,
Yeah.
Mastermind really fits.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking
I
too.
stop, I look, I study a target,
Yeah.
You are the very much so.
murder it.
Hi, look at me. Evelyn is very much so that. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
It would also be an
See
argument
that?
for
How do you take?
swashbuckler.
Where are you going? What you doing?
This
How you
little
talking?
guy just for this.
How you doing?
It's
How
great.
you
All
doing?
right.
So good.
She is the
New thing.
she is the Joey.
Oh God.
It's like a 5
All
or
right,
7.
yeah.
She actually is the
Five
Joey.
or
She's
stuff
hit on
that.
almost everything she's talked to.
Not everything.
I said almost.
Oh, that's fair.
Everyone but Steve.
All right, well,
All right.
Yeah.
Actual hit on.
Fucking Steve.
There's only been like 1 or 2 people she's actually hit on.
Maybe Stanley.
The other people are just amazed at my.
Stanley and
my-
Pip for the most part. The others were just like to get what she wants. And
Dude, Stanley, I'm not even hitting on. Stanley's just cool people.
Fair enough.
yeah,
I'm just like, why is this
Cool people, eh?
motherfucker so happy? I want some of that shit in my life.
People tell me that.
all right, well, let's do fucking votes, right?
Yeah.
Let's,
Oh
let's
shit!
vote.
Yeah, we're still doing this
Yeah,
shit.
we're still doing it.
Goddamn.
All right,
So
so
excited
vote.
about
All right,
MVP?
focus. Fuck.
okay. I think we start over here,
that.
right?
Make Mason start.
Make me
Mason
start.
start?
I'm gonna
Wait, hang on.
vote. What are we waiting for?
Camera.
You.
The camera.
Hey, it's
You're gonna vote for
Mason.
the camera.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I could.
Don't know it's
I'm
you.
gonna vote for Jared.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think all the wild shaping and whatnot was pretty goddamn useful.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Pack tactics for a natural 20.
Through that bitch.
This is true. That was cool.
Yeah, no, I'd say the same thing, Jared, for literally the same reasons. Think,
Good
pretty
wild
good.
shape. Good
Yeah.
good
Good.
sad
I just play druids. That's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to play the druid
good
forever.
sad RP, self remorseful RP.
Just
Yeah.
want a druid forever. That's it. Only druids here.
Who's your vote for? Since you're almost ready to go in, so-
My vote was for Amanda.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
RPing, always good. Really getting in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
like initiative. It was good. Getting in.
And I am also gonna vote for Mr. Flowers over here because
Hell yeah.
just even though it was absolutely counter to what the party was doing, trying to like scare off the wolves, and like that fails us a quest. Like that is
We didn't
but
fail.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
But like had you been successful and all the
Yes.
wolves ran away,
Yeah.
we walk out with 0 gold and we fucked around for 2 hours for nothing.
But you wouldn't have
Would-
thought
but-
it was me.
Exactly.
Right.
But we wouldn't have known that, which is cool. Good RP moment.
Thanks.
Loved it. And just, true to a character and everything.
I-
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking
I think that's what it was. It was like, it was really like true to like,
Above all else,
Yeah.
staying like true to a character.
Both
which
you
is-
guys, like the team, as well as the character,
Yeah.
kind of like playing everything a little closer.
yeah,
which is
That's what
very
I was
cool.
going for.
I like that.
So that
Alright.
means
Hell yeah.
our winner.
Look
Look at that
Oh
beardless
my
baby.
God.
That was last year.
Yeah. Beardless.
That's true. That's true. Kind of beardless now. Thank you. I feel good that it's my first one of those
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
ever.
You didn't
I'm
never get
usually-
to be up there often.
Yeah, I'm usually the DM, so that's pretty nice. I got a W.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Thank you.
I'll bring in gold stickers next time.
Oh, nice. That would be.
Dude,
That's a great
everyone,
fucking idea.
yeah, I was gonna say like,
That's a great fucking idea.
You know what we could do?
Huh.
We could put stars on the pictures for every time you win.
Oh,
oh, we should. That'd be sick.
that's a great idea.
I'm gonna look up
I
glitter
don't know
penis
if I like that
stickers
idea.
right now.
We do still have to show
I
this
don't
on
like
Twitch
it.
to our TOS.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Why?
Because I want people to be able to see
There are
my face.
bachelorette party stickers
Not
out there. It's
on the-
fine.
Like
You don't
the
get to
face.
choose who you're voting
I
for.
mean,
though.
eventually you run out of space, dude.
Oh. That's a
We'll put 'em on the
legitimate
back.
concern.
We'll put 'em on the back.
That's right. Are those dick stickers?
Dick stickers?
Uh-huh.
Dickers?
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 Yeah!
Holographic.
Dickers.
Hold on,
I
wait.
love how the
Whoa.
both of you without a hesitation was like
I
literally
can't
almost
tell
at the same time going,
if you can.
Dickers?
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, you
Yep.
can see it. There it is.
There you go. There you go.
Dickers.
Again. TOS.
Ah, it's-
Yeah.
they're
maybe not.
holographic.
Let's maybe not.
Yeah.
They're candles. What do you mean?
Yeah.
For sure. They're squirrels.
Yeah, they're squirrels.
Squirrels.
They are squirrels.
They're squirrels.
That's our squirrel sticker.
Squick.
Well,
I'm glad you're here because I don't catch shit. You know?
well, good
yeah,
session to me.
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. First toe into combat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You got some stuff. You gonna make some money because a bunch of y'all, I think almost all of y'all are fucking broke.
I gotta make
Uh,
cards.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on now.
You
Yeah,
might be
I
the
was gonna
only
say.
one. I think you're the only one that actually has money left in the.
I have money.
How much? Oh wait, I thought you took
40 something.
40 gold.
Yeah, I still have a little money.
My man over here sitting with like near like probably like 300, 400 gold.
It's like 430
I
or
don't
something.
know.
He bought nothing.
I'm a fucking druid, man.
Hey, the sorcerer.
I gave him the option for a plus one close, and he didn't even take that
No.
shit. He was just like, I'm gonna take my money.
That's right.
Wowzers.
And you don't want to go to the magic shop?
Like
It's
plus one rose.
mostly because I know I'm gonna run into a lot of issues like the flagon.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he
I'm
just
gonna have
wants.
to buy my way out. of
I mean, y'all haven't like
stuff.
had to pay any money.
Keep him dragging
You
it.
paid out for the cart.
Huh?
For the
Keep
cart
dragging
horses,
it.
and the only reason why that actually cost y'all a
Yeah.
decent amount of money was because you literally bought a cart and
Right,
horses.
instead
You didn't
of
rent.
renting.
You didn't fair like
Right.
you bought them. They're yours.
Damn right.
Well, like it's gonna be useful in the future.
Yep. If y'all need to travel, you'll always have your own
Yeah, right
beans
there.
now.
Oh, what is this? What is this notebook?
It's a book.
Wow.
See, you take paper. Right?
See, listen, this fucking attitude is what we don't need.
I have another one if you want.
Is it just it's set up like almost like character sheets,
Yeah.
kind
With,
of
with a lot of note
large
pages.
sections,
Oh,
small
nice.
sections.
Yeah, I like that. That's
I
great.
bought one. I got this beauty at the Dollar General.
Ooh.
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 Fancy.
Hell yeah.
I look.
It's got lines on it.
Got fucking lines, dude.
I
Same.
love lines.
I love
Fuck yeah.
the little smaller ones.
Paper.
Does that say Entergy?
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck
provided by Intergy.
Oh, your notebook sucks balls.
I know a lot of
Fucking
people think
Jesse,
sliced bread is the thing, but
Take it. It was
lined paper.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude.
fair.
Oh, alright.
Here's the
Like
thing.
that.
I love this thing, but like
Dude, my
these
mom- my
fucking
mom's- my
dots
mom's-
like drive me to neuroses every time.
Mom,
dots?
mom yoinks
Sketchy.
office supplies like a fucking madman. So
Tell your mom I love her.
Well, fuck, that was awesome.
some
We'll
pins?
see
I
you,
could probably get
I
some
fucking
Yeah.
want some
next fucking
pens.
week. Level 3.
I'm good.
So
Hell yeah.
fucking hurt. Yeah. Next week.
next week.
Fuck yeah.
Next Monday.
Yep.
Monday.
What's that? Yeah, come back.
I think next Monday.
Next-
I'll have
yeah.
to check
Does
with
she get
her.
back on the Monday?
No, she gets back beforehand because I think her
So she
first
might
day
be-
back to work is that
Because
Friday.
I remember her saying even
Yeah,
before last week,
Mm,
she was like 2 weeks,
that's what I thought. Yeah.
and it's been this will be week 2, so
Yeah,
she should be
yeah,
back.
so-
on
I mean,
I think
listen,
Monday.
as much as I really feel cursed for wishing someone would end their vacation in a place like fucking Japan, no, dude, I'm not going to say it out loud, but it would be nice to have her here. So.
Yeah, no, she's looking forward to it. When she's back, we're gonna do our little character thing and figure all that out. So
Nice.
yeah, we'll
Awesome.
get to it
Sick.
eventually.
Next
All
week's
right.
roll.
Next Monday.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
Monday.
Woo!
I'll go bye, Chad.